artist channel, the Mailbag series.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
You know, Ramlov has like 12 other backup channels.
Yeah, he showed do.
Yeah.
I subscribe to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's the floor, huh?
So uneven.
Cause we kind of like the because the sign is in the middle too. I mean, it's not in the middle of us. You guys are loitering.
Where the trash at though?
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't up to no good just standing there.
They was nervous.
Yeah, you can tell,
You
bro.
can tell they was nervous.
Yeah, you could tell he was.
Yeah.
And then when he seen us come behind, that shit really made him like, oh shh.
Shit, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
It's
smarter than I thought it was.
You know what I'm saying? But the spirit had me to just stay chill, man, because, you know, I started to go there, like, you know,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, fuck
13,
Fuck.
you know? They fucked up.
Huh? Yeah, really. They just
You know what I'm saying?
fucking
Mark themselves.
mark themselves.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
probably be seeing them
That dude
motherfuckers
tried
at
to
the
take my
gym.
name
Looking
down.
at
He looked
Nah.
scared, dude.
They probably yeah. They gonna see you busting them things. They go, oh shit, this is not an average nigga.
Hey, but hey, Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, brothers.
You know what I'm saying? So Shalom, you know, we're gonna give all praise before we get started. We're gonna give all praise to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds. All right. And hey, unless you've been sleeping under a rock, shit is getting ready to go down.
That's right.
All right. I mean, we just gonna jump right into it because there's so much going on.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start. Let's get Luke 21.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go right to the prophecies of what Yahawashi said to look before he made his second return, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on, you can't even picture something.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let the spirit dictate. You know what I'm saying? What we talk about, man.
Right.
You know? Because all hell is getting ready to break loose in America, man.
That's right.
You see what's going on around the world. If you don't, hey, the Lord don't like you. He don't love you.
Yeah.
All right? And you're going to be caught up out here.
This Luke 21, 25.
Nah, start at
30.
like
34.
Let me see, where you at? Yeah, you right. I think you're right. Yeah, start over here.
Oh, Luke 21.
Yeah, start over there, like, start at like 8 or 9, maybe 7.
7.
6.
7 is good.
Yeah.
It's Luke 21 and 6. As for these things which ye behold, the days will come in which there shall not be left one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down.
Woo!
And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived.
That's right.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed.
Right off the top of my dome, I'm thinking of these pastors, like Free Flow.
Yeah.
He telling the world that he was off.
Yeah.
You know, he telling the world that he robbed you of the tithes, man. He told the world, but he came saying that he was anointed. And a lot of you believed him. You Christians, man. That's a sign that Yahawashi is coming.
That's right. That's right.
Here it is. This nigga owns a mega church. You know what I'm saying? He
Private
sells
jet.
out stadiums. He got private jets. Talking about I still got some room.
Right.
You older. He been doing it since I was
Chill.
He was on Channel 19.
Now that he wax fat. Yeah, he didn't wax fat. And he didn't capture you, Jake. You know?
The thing about it too, the video came out after IUIC went in front of his church and was putting him on blast. You know, so I don't think that's a coincidence.
fourfold back. You gotta sell your jet, and you gotta go into that bank account.
Yep.
And hand out some checks to your congregation. But he ain't gonna do that because it ain't sincere.
Nah.
You know, it ain't sincere, man. And it's gonna be more of these pastors.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, go.
This is Leviticus 19 and 11, just for edification. It says, "Ye should not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another."
Woo! Yep. And he was doing that for years, collecting your money,
Right.
lying to you, making you feel good. Remember that video? He was, I'm gonna put some anointing on this money. And he was walking on money on the steps.
Remember also the other video, he told his congregation he would shoot them with I think it was an AK.
A Uzi.
A Uzi.
Something like
Over
that.
money.
Something like that. Yeah.
Over the money.
Automatic weapons.
Yeah. He said, but demonic voice, too. His voice changed when he said it. He didn't say I'm playing or I'm joking or that was figurative.
Dead ass serious. I got something. That nigga, that's a demon, man. Go ahead.
This is real quick. This is Malachi 3 and 8. It says, will a man rob the Most High? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings.
That's right.
They teach them to filthy lucre. You know, very slick with their tongue, the way they talk, and to get in their congregation to put in money. It's everything. We need something in the new building. We need who's going, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit, man. You know, like brother said, you know, he hollering he need a jet to get around. No, you don't need no jet, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to travel. You know what does the traveling now? The internet.
Right.
You don't need to go to this country and that country. The internet, from a switch of a flick of a button, you're already there.
All over the world.
You're there.
And if the Lord is with you, your voice will be heard.
Yeah. Going back, Luke 21 and 8. And he said, take heed that you be not deceived.
Yep.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified.
Is that not what we hearing? We hearing wars and commotions all over the earth, man. The Japanese prime minister just got smoked at a rally,
Bro.
in front of everybody.
Just like that, like it was nothing.
You know,
With a handmade gun, and he popped it twice.
yeah, they just hit him in the neck and the chest. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Sri Lanka, the people raided the president's mansion.
Yeah.
They all in his
Got his
pool
hand.
and shit.
Yeah, got
You
his
know what I'm
hand.
saying? This motherfucker running with his luggage.
Yeah, he was
To
bleeding.
get up out of there, man. You don't see that these things are happening on a grand scale. See, the people of America are still lost in the goddamn sauce, man.
Right.
They're still lost in the sauce.
Yeah, they're completely blinded to their government and the bullshit that the government is pulling over them. And that's when you look up the word sheeple. That's what it defines as. It's a person who does not question the authority of their government. They just go with whatever the government says. So that's why you call sheeple.
I got y'all. It's 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
Right.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their powers.
Right.
Yeah, that's why the president of Sri Lanka and his cabinet was gone. You ain't finna deal with all them people, man. People was like, that was like a wine press. Of grapes. When you look at the sky view of how many people was at this man's, they went to his house, man. You know what I'm saying? They went to his residence. And that's gonna start happening here in the States. All right? That's gonna start happening. You had that dude in Ohio, young Jake, got shot 60 times, man.
Yeah.
They hit him up 60 times. Over 90 bullets were shot. So they hit him 50% of them bullets.
God.
And then when they stopped shooting, they cuffed him and then try CPR when that man's gone. He was gone after a few shots, man.
He was watching y'all, his spirit watching y'all still shoot him after he already out of that motherfucker.
Right, that's 2 30-round clips. All in his ass.
One man and a whole bunch of police. But that showed you that these police have been given the green light to get at you, Jake. All right?
Hey, going back to that Japanese president, the dude who shot him, he had a homemade gun and he blew his ass back right in front of everybody. But the thing about that president is that I guess he's like for the people or something. He's not really down with Esau stuff. And when Esau brought in that March 2020 crap, he actually fell back. But then he tried to get back in there, which we see now, and he got offed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because they don't want nobody that's against their plans.
Nah.
All right? We're looking at a global takeover by any means necessary. And a lot of you are already FUCK'd, man. You know, you're already done. Marburg gonna get you. It already got you.
Going back,
it's already in you.
Luke 21 and 8, it says, and he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
Right. So it's going to intensify. All these things are going to continue to ramp up until Yahawashi returns, man. All right? Yahawashi himself said, I come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? If it's already started, what I'm going to do?
Right.
I'm going to bring more fire. All right? That's what he said. That's what he's saying. Because it's going to be fire out here, man. Buildings going to be getting burned. City officials are going to be getting their houses and places of dwelling burnt down. All right? Because the people are going to say, you know what? Fuck that. All right? Because that's part of the elite plan anyway. Because they not going to be in them goddamn homes. They're going to be in their underground bunkers. The whole government of the UK Parliament, the motherfuckers resigned. What they resigning for? They just resigning? Is it really that bad? They resigning because they know something is coming, and they got to get to their bunkers. Watch when you start seeing American officials start to resign because they in the know.
Just like the TV show The 100, they got a certain amount of people who they saying, look, go here and do that, so that they could be a part of the phoenix coming out of the ashes, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want to be that phoenix rising from the ashes of the destruction to rebuild society.
Yeah.
Which that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna come out of them bunkers in chains, man.
That's right, bro.
That's what's written. So get down there and get cozy. Sit back and watch all this hell that you gonna create on the surface. Watch it. And then watch the Lord raise up his men and send Yahawashi back, and we're gonna come down there and get you, Lord will.
That's right.
And march your ass right into captivity.
That's right.
That's what's written, man.
That's right. That's right, bro.
Woo!
And we know Esau, we know you listen because you send your little goons over here, you know, to try to check brothers, you know, but you ain't, hey.
Yeah, we blameless in the eyes of the Lord. It don't matter who the fuck you sin or what you do, how you do it. The Most High got us, man. That's right. You know, that's what you don't understand.
Oh, the
That's what you don't understand, man. The Most High has us. All right?
That's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah, but, you know, like just like we was, you know, before the camera started up, some goddamn undercover cops and all that came up and pulled up on us talking about we loitering. Man, look, man, you know, we know
It
that
be derelicts out here all week. You know what I'm saying? They be having blankets over there. You know, they be doing their thing. They know damn well
long as we've been. Shit, I'd take one to the neck. Pick that one off that corner, bro. This one? This one. Get one? But as long as the Spirit of the Lord had us on this actual corner, man, they know who we are. You know, because they're the police. They do daily routine and routes all up and down here. And we're not in the big city where there's a lot of people. But the point being this is that, y'all, man, the scriptures tell us in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, that the elites of this society is the ones that really want us. Y'all little fries, man. Y'all little fries. But ultimately, the scriptures say that, you know, we're going to be getting gathered up. Revelations 2 and 9. We know y'all don't like the truth. You're not for the truth. Trump talked about how we can't let radicals be on our streets. So nothing ain't gonna move us, man. The Spirit of the Lord is on us.
That's right. That's right. And our righteousness is of the Most High, man. So it's best that you let us alone. All right? Yeah, that's what's best for you. That you let us alone. Lest you find yourself to fight against the Heavenly Father. Or not, keep fucking with us, man. And the Most High gonna checkmate your asses.
That's right, bro.
That's right.
You got the axe?
This real quick. This is Revelation 14 and 5. It says, "And in their mouth was found no guile."
Right, ain't nothing in our, we ain't saying nothing that's wrong.
Right.
All right? We ain't saying nothing that's wrong. You know, we can go into depth what this goddamn devil is doing, but you know what he'll do? He'll clip our channels.
Oh, yeah, bro.
That's what he'll do. He'll clip our channel and cut our live, man. If we was to really say what this motherfucker's doing. You know?
Yeah.
That's right. And all you police, you fire, all you that's working for this damn devil, you got a career into oppressing Jake. And you are of the nation of Israel, the Lord gonna get you too.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Best believe it. All sellouts.
It don't matter. We don't. Too bad. You should have known.
Right.
You should have known. Woo.
They showed that in that showed the boys.
Yeah.
How they had that one cop kept and he was Issachar, bro.
Yeah, them was Issacharites that came.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, why you always oppressing my people, man? Why you always in my neighborhoods?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he went there to go apologize to the people, he kept telling them, man, shut up. And then he just grabbed the bitch and threw her.
Yeah, bro. And every aspect of sellout Jake's, from the music industry, the entertainment world, to everyday police.
Lord finna get y'all.
All y'all.
Lord finna get every last one of y'all.
That's right.
Every last one of you. You're
That's
not
right.
getting away, man.
Check out Judas Iscariot. He was basically a sellout or a traitor, and what happened? What was his end?
Hung himself.
He went and hung himself.
He was considered the ultimate traitor, the ultimate sellout, because he did that to our Lord.
Yeah. And he got a field named after him, the Valley of Blood.
Yeah, because he sold the Lord out for 30 pieces of silver for money. A lot of you sold out for money. You sold out for money.
Oh damn, man. You know it says a tooth for a tooth. A tooth for a tooth. What it's saying, it's meaning that whatever you do to somebody, it got to be done to you. You trade somebody over, you trade their life over, you're gonna have to trade your life over. That's how the Heavenly Father get down. So all you sellouts, you're gonna get put to death.
That's one of the laws. So that's the Old Testament one. That you looking about? That Old Testament?
Yeah, I got it right here.
You got
Leviticus 24 and 20. It says, a breach for a breach, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. As he have caused a blemish in a man, so shall it be done to him again.
Right. So if you you know how Esau, how he's maiming people when they go to the hospital, he's supposed to be maimed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You go to the hospital because you got an itchy throat and you come out, your eye gone. You know what I'm saying? You all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen to these people, man. Everything they've done to us as a people, they gonna get it done to them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right, bro.
It's, back in Revelation 14 and 5, it says, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahawashi.
Right, blank period, man. It ain't nothing Esau can charge us with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna, you know what I'm saying, stick.
Yeah, it's thick.
It ain't gonna stick because the Lord is with us, man.
That's right.
Right, bro.
made me
We
think
are
of-
without fault before the throne, man.
The Heavenly Father's throne.
The true judge.
It made me think of Revelation 14, the garment, us with the garments, spotless.
Yeah. White. Yeah, that's where he at.
White.
Oh, okay.
Exactly where he at.
I think that's
You got more?
no, you could pretty bro. That was
Yeah.
the point I wanted to bring out.
It's Romans 8 and 33. It says, who shall lay anything to charge of the Heavenly Father's elect? It is the Heavenly Father that justifieth.
That's right, man.
Lay none to the charge of the man that the Lord's dealing with. He put the same spirit that Yahawashi have on him is the same spirit that we have today.
That's right.
And that's that same spirit that's found in Isaiah the 11th chapter, starting right at the top. You know what I'm saying? So you charging us when the Heavenly Father gave us a spirit of righteousness on us, a spirit of the care for His creation and to represent Him correctly. And you gonna pull us on some false charges? The Heavenly Father ain't listening to y'all. Matter of fact, he gonna do away with you just like he did, like when like he did a lot of people in the scriptures that came up against the righteous.
Matter of fact, what was that, Luke 21? I shall give you a mouth to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do start to, you know, call yourself coming to arrest us or whatever the case is, the Lord gonna have put His spirit on us to cuss you out, man.
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light
Right.
and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Man.
You know, you all backwards. You a bunch of backwards mother effers, man.
Yeah, that's you coming against the righteous, man. Because you're coming against the righteous, you're calling the good evil. You know, and the evil good. How are you calling evil good? Because you're not going towards the pedophiles, towards the thieves and the murderers and the ones that's really doing the fucking damage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The cancers of the earth, the Esau and the elite, man. Go after them motherfuckers, man.
Right. Case in point, like I mentioned the dude in Ohio that got shot 60 times. He didn't harm nobody. It was a traffic stop, right? July 4th, the parade, you had that little frail ass Edomite kill all them people. Sent people to the hospital, and he was taken into custody. All right? So that's a prime example of Edomite supremacy, man.
That's right, bro.
You shouldn't expect these devils to give you no mercy, man. Especially if you ain't in the spirit of Yahawashi, man. All right?
That's why I thank the Lord for the spirit that we could see, we know what's going on, because now we know how to move. Because like the brother just explained, you can't go to Esau for shit. Once you really start you get in this truth, and the Lord start dealing with you, you realize that you can't go to this nigga for shit. He would jack you up, man. He'll leave you worse than when you first came to him. You know? So now if you walk in the spirit, as the scriptures say, all that bullshit, you know, is out of your path, it's out of your way. And it's just a thankful thing, because here it is, Jake calling the police because his store getting robbed, but the police come, check that his store getting robbed, he's getting hemmed up. He's getting put on charges. I called you.
Right.
And that was a recent case that just happened to a man. You know?
Right. It's Jake that be walking in their own neighborhood, in their own front yard, and police come to their shit. So like, man, this is my house.
Right.
Yeah. So man, he was like, man, I'm in my own shit. What are you talking about, man?
What the fuck, man?
You know what I'm saying? He was like,
So that shows you, man. You know? why you're supposed to be calling on the Lord, man, for this unjust ass society.
Right, bro.
You know, you get our people when Jake gets shot up, they get on the news and they crying out to fix. You ain't gonna fix America.
That's right.
Right.
This place was built specifically to oppress you.
That's right.
That's right.
Woo! Specifically to oppress you,
Man.
all the tribes, man.
And the Lord designed it that way because we went off as a nation. That's punishment, man. So you're gonna receive good for doing bad to the Heavenly Father, for doing wrong. Are we gonna receive good? Didn't Job say?
Not receiving the good as well as the bad.
Right. Yep. He said that to his wife, man. You know.
I got a quick one.
Yeah.
It's Proverbs 17 and 15. It says, "He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord."
Yeah.
That's
Even
right.
their prayers, don't it go on to say that? Even their prayers.
Abomination.
I know it's in there, but I don't know if that's not going to say something different. But that is in here though. Yeah, cause check it out. This brother was talking about white supremacy. Check it out. They just celebrated 4th of July, which the 4th of July back in back in 1941, it was made a national holiday. All right, and it was signed under the Declaration of Independence. Okay, now the Declaration of Independence, the famous quote from the Declaration of Independence is that all man is equal.
Created equal.
And all men are created equal. And then I forget the second one, man. I maybe this brother know it, I don't know, but basically, it wasn't talking about us. It wasn't talking about you Negro, Latino, Native Americans.
He don't consider us a man.
We weren't talking about you, motherfucker. It was talking about Esau and his white supremacy. Because back then, you wasn't treated equal.
Right.
You wasn't getting that same
In the 40s?
measure up. You
Are
know?
you kidding me? The 1940s, you know when Jake couldn't walk down the street and look at the white man.
That was they was
You had Emmett Till. I believe that was around the same era. He was lied on. That was 55. So that was 14 years prior to when the Declaration of Independence was put into place. All right? You couldn't drink out the same water fountains as these crackers. You couldn't sit in the, you had to sit in the back of the bus. You know? You niggas used to run from these damn crackers, man.
spraying you with water hoses.
These crackers used to come driving. If you was walking, you didn't even look his way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The movie with Samuel Jackson. He popped dude because he raped
A
his
Time to
daughter.
Kill.
A Time to Kill. That was around that era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where his daughter was walking down the street and Esau pulled up and I think they raped her and killed her. I forget how the story went, but they
They
basically
raped her and left her on the side of the road to die.
I think she
Blood
was
coming
like
down
8
her
years
leg.
old.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was only like 8.
She had blood coming down her leg and they just left her there. Two honkies. Okay? That used to go on a lot in the South, man. When Esau, when Jake so-called got free.
Yeah, so-called.
During the Jim Crow era.
I was just gonna say that. That's where I was gonna go next. The fucking Jim Crow laws. And still to this day, Jim Crow still affect you Jakes.
That's why you niggas fill up the prison system. No matter what state you go to, the predominant race that's incarcerated is the Israelites.
Right.
Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're the ones that's incarcerated the most.
Yeah. And the same people that own the record companies and other companies like what did Busy Bone say? He basically saying the record companies own the prisons. They own the majority of the prisons that's out there.
Right.
And they told them, we need your music to bring more people into
Right.
prison.
And you know what nationality are those people?
Jay.
So-called Jews. No, I'm talking about the owners.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Little hats.
So-called little
I thought
hats,
you was
man.
talking about the ones in there.
Yeah.
The little hats,
The
man.
owners, yeah.
You know, they own the goddamn record labels. They want you, when you come with your demo, if you ain't talking about selling drugs and wreaking havoc on your community, they ain't finna put your ass out.
Right. Yeah.
Because they need that energy so it can channel through the youth. So they can fill up them prisons and get that free slave labor.
That's right.
And you know what's happened to the people that's talking about something that's giving Jake some kind of hope, some kind of damn, you know,
Like
some
motivation.
motivation. They killing them off, man.
Killing them off.
They killing them off, and or they going to them, they threatening them, and they making them sell out completely.
Right.
Like Kendrick, weak ass.
Yeah, no weak ass nigga from Compton.
They went after his son.
You talking about
Coolio. That's another soft in the middle ass niggas, man.
Right.
Woo! You niggas hard as fuck on the outside.
Niggas telling their story 19 years later. You ain't even irrelevant. No, people don't even know you no more. It's like, yo, now it doesn't matter.
You have to be around.
And they tried to do DMX like that, but hey, he went out. He said, "Fuck that." You know, they got him on that bed, and they took him out. And then what did they say? It was the CV.
Right after he was standing in front of HOI in
The House of Israel.
in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was off about within like 3 weeks space.
It was done.
Because the DMX wasn't contained. Even though he had went that route. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was like Tupac, crying on his songs for mercy.
Yeah.
Because he knew what he did.
I got a quick one. It's Amos 1:11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof."
And so you Edomites got a punishment coming, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't think you finna get away scot-free. All right, you got a punishment coming. That's why you motherfuckers is getting ready to go up under your bunkers.
Right.
You think you finna hide from the wrath of the Lamb, man. The wrath of the Lamb is gonna send his men down there to get you, man.
Right.
Man, this motherfucker this motherfucker got the nerve to try to destroy the Most High, man. What the hell wrong with this
Bro, and since they've been doing that,
the sky's been
all type of crazy shit. Shit been coming out of the lakes and shit. Fucking green Ghostbuster type sky. Fucking
Demons on people turned up.
yeah, bro. I ran into 2 of them in one fucking day, man. I'm talking about just for no fucking reason. I had a bitch chase me for no fucking reason, bro. I'm just driving and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming home. I'm almost home and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I get a fucking truck. Ooh, all up on my shit. I'm looking at real. Bitch backed up and did it again. Ooh, got all super close, bro. I started calling her names.
Yeah,
And
you
this
gotta call
bitch,
her
she
name
did it
on you.
again, and then she went on the side where there wasn't even a lane, and looked at me like, and just drove off. Demons. I was like, man, it's a fucking demon. So I had to go back up to the O'Reilly's to get some part. When I pulled in the parking lot, it was another demon. He backed up. I'm waiting for him to get out. He looking at me like,
Yeah, that was a demon.
Yeah, that's some
He was jumping around and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
Like
saying.
a
Hey,
saint.
that's what it was, because when they did that, they allowed them entities in here. There's people on these they could jump on them.
Oh yeah,
They jump on people, man.
Right. Check out this movie, this show called Evil. It's not for every brother. It's one of those shows that really go into the left hand, but if it fuck with your mind, don't fuck
dude
with
from
it.
Marvel.
The
bald head
Luke Cage played the main character. But in that show, it showed you how there's demons everywhere, and in every situation, it's a fucking demon.
Yeah.
And in the show, it doesn't. The situation goes, but the show they show the demon behind making it happen. Making it happen.
Flesh and blood.
Yeah.
And it also tells you that in the book of Job, those so-called natural disasters that happened to Job's children was brought on by Satan.
Right. Look at that.
There's no such thing as a natural disaster.
Right.
My house burned down. That was a spirit that burned your shit down, man. That's what the movie's Final Destination is all about. There ain't no such thing as accidents.
Yeah, right. A freak accident. Yeah, man.
It was a freak accident, man. You know what? You know what I'm saying? The angel bit your ass up and tossed your ass out that vehicle the way it did.
The Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, that's another thing
That's-
that happened,
bro.
Oh yeah, the Georgia Guidestones.
And his brother put up, it could have been a chariot
Yeah.
or lightning. Either one, it was of the Lord. But it wasn't no explosion. Because the explosion is going to blow it all ways, 360.
Yeah.
It blew, when you see it, it was a light. You see the light, and then it went boom. it blew the rocks towards one way.
Yeah, that's a lightning strike.
That's
bro.
like a lightning strike. Boom! It blew the rocks towards one way. And if you go back, and you can see it. And the reason why Esau took it down completely because he didn't want no investigation on it because they would have found out like, yeah, this wasn't no explosion. He took it. He brought a total. I mean,
the same
same day.
They
took that motherfucker down.
See, and that's the thing. Esau ain't gonna be able to cover up a lot.
Yeah.
See, he trying to cover up shit. But how you gonna cover up if a chariot sit over Los Angeles?
Yeah, how you gonna do that?
If a spaceship just appeared and sat over Los Angeles,
Like
what you
District
gonna tell
9.
the people, man?
Yeah, like District 9.
And it ain't gonna be no goddamn insect people jumping out of them, man. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't wait for the Lord to start dropping people, man.
That's right.
Shit.
You know, I can't wait for this shit to go, man. You people deserve everything that's coming, man.
Right.
God damn, man. It just gets your blood boiling.
Yeah.
And you get fired up because you can't stand this place, man.
Right, bro. That's right.
For the disrespect that goes on here to our power, man.
Yeah. But back on this scab, this is Ezekiel 25 and 12. It says, thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them.
Right. Esau. This is what America was created for, to avenge himself upon us. They tell you in the book of Joel, if the most I said, you think you're going to pay me back, I'm going to repay you speedily.
Recompense you upon your own head.
You're going to get recompense upon your own head, man. So the way these laws and the way this shit is set up in America was for them to get us, man.
Get
That's
us.
right, bro. That's right.
Like the brothers reading, man. It's totally the laws, all that is. I don't give a damn if you a nigga and you high up in politics, like that black ass nigga and that black ass woman that's on the Supreme Court. They down with Esau.
Oh yeah.
They down with oppressing their own people.
One of them, her husband is an
A
Edomite.
goddamn Edomite, man.
Like a damn
You his bed wench.
nasty little trick.
Yep. It says, verse 13, therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom,
Right.
and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from teeming.
That's right.
And they of the den shall fall by the sword.
It's gonna come a time to where you Edomites are gonna be the prey.
That's right, bro.
Right? Thus saith the Bible, man.
That's right.
And I will lay vengeance upon Edom
That's right.
by the hand of my people Israel.
Right. That's right, man.
So the Lord is about that action. Right? The Lord is all about that action. Just like them people in Sri Lanka, right?
Yeah.
How they said fuck it. And they went up against their president. Jacob's gonna get tired of you gunning them down the way you gunning them down, man.
And that's been, bro, I don't know if y'all seen that video I posted, but bitch ass he had Jake, and Jake was like, man, stop, man. Stop. He turned around and sucked that motherfucker right in his motherfucking chops.
Slapping him in his
And then everybody around like, oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
stop,
yeah,
stop. They
yeah.
scared of the goddamn white man.
Scared, man.
Right.
Dude that was in handcuffs, he got up and started kicking that motherfucker. He said, you look, we gonna take your gun, bitch ass nigga. No, that was a different one. That's a different. See, that's a different one.
Yeah, that was another
There's a
one.
whole
See,
different
the
one.
Lord rousing that spirit
Yeah.
up in Jake,
Yeah.
man.
Because Jake know that they could take you one-on-one. Jake know that, but they can't take you one-on-one. If I'm even making sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
That was funny.
Started chasing that motherfucker. Yeah, man. So the Lord finna turn them tables, man. That's right.
And you cops, man, you been putting you got the wrong goddamn job, man.
Hell yeah.
Because they see you doing the bidding of the higher ups. You think you just doing your job. But the people that you oppressing, they gonna get tired of that shit. And you might not make it home. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Isaiah 13, we gonna get
Fucking
that.
don't. I hope you don't fucking.
You might not make it home when all hell break loose. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of cops gonna grab that goddamn badge, they gonna throw it off, and they gonna put on street clothes.
Yeah. Hope somebody still recognize you, too. Yeah. Get you.
shit, they'd be at like at a restaurant or something, picking up some food. They'd cover up their uniform and their you know, they'd have on their boots and their pants. They had their pants on and they had their boots on, but they don't want you to see that they the police. But I spot them. Oh, look at this scary motherfucker. He in here covering up. Why don't you a cop, man? Take your jacket. It's hot outside.
Right.
They know. Because they know, man.
They ain't fucking right.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't you got a thing called the Blue Brotherhood where y'all like a sorority.
Yeah, they won't snitch on each other.
Y'all do the dirtiest shit, and since y'all are the police, who can stop y'all? That's who y'all are.
They showed you that in that movie, Bright, with Will Smith.
Oh yeah. Check it out. I was going into that book before the Mayflower earlier this week, and in that book before the Mayflower, it was talking about how they created the patty rollers, which the patty rollers are your modern day police. And the patty rollers back then, what they would do was just make what would you call it? A routine or routes around this the plantation or whatever the streets was to make sure that the slaves was not somewhere they wasn't supposed to be.
That's all the police is, man.
Yeah, that's all they are.
That's it.
That's all the police is, because they don't patrol their neighborhoods. They only patrol where Jake is.
Right. And it was explaining how being in more than 3 or 4 in a group is called contraband.
Yeah, you talking about after Jake was free, right?
Yeah, no, this is during slavery. I'm talking about when I was going into the book called Before the Mayflower. This is during slavery, but it still happened after slavery too.
After slavery too.
Because I remember in middle school, Payu, we couldn't gather up. You remember that? Couldn't gather up, bro.
We couldn't be in groups.
We're like, what the fuck? We didn't understand it back then.
Raider clothing.
Yeah.
You can't wear a Raider shirt or Raider gear.
Damn. You gotta go to A1. Go to A1 if we was too big. But now, but they didn't tell us, hold up, this is an effect that goes back to slavery. They didn't tell us that. They just told us we couldn't do it.
And the ones enforcing it didn't even fucking know. They just following orders, man.
Right.
This place it's not right, man. And the Lord knows it's not right. But you know, hey, at the same time, shit, He said, endure hardness as a good soldier.
Right.
We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Yeah, Romans 13, I quoted it earlier.
Yeah.
You know? We just gotta roll with the punches, but we about the good works. That's why the Lord be having mercy on us.
Right. That's right, man.
You know?
Yeah. But it also say oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yep.
That's why we stay mad, goddammit.
Yeah.
Because we know that we getting oppressed. We know that our people is getting oppressed. Even if it's not on us physically, we feel it because that's our people, man. And that's the love that we have for our people, but our people think we don't have no love for you, man.
Like we cuckoo for cocoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you niggas are cuckoo.
Yeah.
Tell me which prophet didn't have no love for their people, man.
Right.
Did Ezra? He kept asking. He kept being concerned about who his people, man.
Right.
That's the same spirit that flows in that man in us.
That's
man.
right. That's right, brother.
We're those men returning.
Right.
Right here back, man.
Right, bro.
And we love our people, man. It's just tough love, man. Get your ass up the street.
Yeah,
We like,
that's right.
hey man, this is a bus coming guy, you know.
Yeah, if it's going 100 miles per hour,
We're gonna yell at you, man, because we don't want to see you get splattered all over the fucking floor, man. Then it say Esau gonna come in like a flood. Then it say he gonna stamp you down, even with the pavement.
Yeah.
We trying to warn you from these things. The scriptures say, give them warning from me. From who? The Heavenly Father, man. You know?
Right, bro.
We have love for our people, man. You just don't fucking see it, man.
Yeah, because your concept of love has been taught to you by the fucking white man.
Devil.
You know? That's not love, okay? Let the white man show you how much he loves you when he starts dropping your ass and when he fill you with 60 goddamn bullets.
Yeah.
We'll be the first one if a person dropped their wallet. Hey, man, you dropped your wallet.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Brothers and found phones.
We done seen it. We done did it.
Brand new
iPhone 13. Hey, you know, somebody dropped their phone. You know what I'm
What
saying?
happened to us? We can't find us.
We can't find
a
it.
nigga put it right in his pocket, man.
Yeah.
Try to help you find
Like,
it.
remember my chain I had a long time ago?
Oh, yeah, in the mall.
Yeah, in the mall.
In the mall.
And the charm fell off of it, and it was a nigga that took it, man.
Oh, ass niggas.
Yup.
Yup.
I remember that. We had just got finished eating.
And what if the scriptures had to cut Cain and tell him You supposed to be your brother's keeper. So we are brother's keeper. All the nation of Israel, like those scriptures also say, warn them from the Heavenly Father. We're warning you of the Creator, man.
That's right.
The same Creator that created me and you. We're trying to be your brothers, be your keeper by warning you of the Creator. Since you are a brother.
Right.
But you take it as you see it. See what's happening in Yahawashi. Them niggas out there, they're trying to get Jake, but Jake ain't listening to you.
Hey, they said the same thing about Paul. The more he got, the more he loved, the more they thought that he hated him.
Oh, he said that, huh?
You know what I'm
The
saying?
more I am,
Yeah.
The more I am hated or something.
Yeah, and that's not the
He
case.
was stern with Jake.
You know?
Still to this day.
You know, he was stern with Jake, man. You can't talk nice to Jake, man. Because when you talk nice to Jake, it don't get him. He get, you know, you gotta be stern with Jake.
There ain't no other way to be.
You know what I'm saying? But Jake don't understand softness.
That's real,
That's putting Jake in a state of, oh yeah, all right, it's cool. You know. But when you stern, they think you hating on them.
But you know what?
Why you yelling?
My grandma
That's
used to
real,
say,
man.
my grandma used to say, y'all know,
Which one?
y'all take my, you
Take my kindness for
weakness.
yes.
Right? Yeah, you take my kindness for weakness, and she used to say, I give out sugar and get back shit.
Yeah.
Grandma used to always say that.
Hey, that's real though, Montesac, because even in the sport world, if you don't have you ain't all steer on the all Jake team, them niggas are gonna play, man. Why you think Michael Jordan had to be a goddamn asshole?
Yeah. Kobe the same way.
Same way.
Yeah. You gotta be an asshole to get him to come out of that bullshit ass spirit.
Yeah, man.
And they're talking about bullshit. Kobe like, nah, we'll talk about that shit later.
Yeah.
But we gotta go out here and win this game. You know what I'm talking about?
That's Jake, but you know, Jake is he's the man of the tent. He's the one to dwell and shit, chilling and shit.
Hey, it's business first before pleasure.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
Right.
But Jake like the pleasure all day. It ain't no business with him.
Hey, the scriptures tell you, it was speaking about a woman, if we go back to Luke 21, she that liveth in pleasure is damned while she liveth. We known as a woman to the Most High.
Yeah.
All right?
Wow.
Huh.
So a lot of you are just dead from the neck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be woken up rudely when all hell breaks loose. All right, when things start to happen like it is around the world, man.
Right.
You know, you're gonna be woken up rudely. You ever been woken up violently out of your sleep? You don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the going on.
I've been woken up with a belt.
Yeah, me too.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't I tell your ass?
You looking around and shit first. Oh, Sham can ass whooping.
You dreaming and shit.
You gotta literally come to like that.
For a quick second, you dreaming it in your dream. And then you like, wait, hold on, you really feeling it? Like, oh shit.
Watch it. You open your eyes, motherfucker beating your ass.
Yeah, like, what's going on?
That's Jake, man. That's what's gonna happen to you, Jake. You so sleep right now. When all hell break loose, like in Canada right now. Right now, as we speak in Canada, their whole system is down. You can't use your debit cards. You can't withdraw money from the banks.
Yeah.
They only accepting cash right now because their systems are down. Which I believe through the spirit is a test run.
Definitely.
All right? And people are losing it.
Right.
You got white women losing it out there because they can't get Starbucks. You know, they mourning Starbucks before they get their day started. And that's what's gonna happen, man.
Right.
People are gonna just, you know, it's gonna be a regular ass day,
Right.
bright and sunny. Go out, you know, I'm about to go to, you know, get some gas, get Starbucks. You're gonna try to swipe your shit. And you're gonna notice there's gonna be a lot of people there, and you're gonna see people outside saying, so what's going on? Your goofy ass gonna walk up in there too. So what's going on? Hey, yeah. Oh, our systems are down, we only accepting cash. Woo. You know? Yeah. You only accepting cash. What about Apple Pay? Nigga, did you not hear? Only cash. Only cash. The electric system, the grid is down. Debit cards, none of that's working right now.
I advise brothers to, keep cash in your house, man.
Come on.
Keep don't keep all your shit in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you keep some in the bank to pay bills because that's how Esau got it now. You got direct deposit. You
Leave enough, whatever you gotta pay your bills,
Yeah.
and then take out the rest.
Yep. Yeah, move
Put it
smart.
in the shoebox. Go back to the 90s, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoebox money, nigga.
And fucking put
Con.
prayers up. Put prayers up over you.
Con.
Our protection is the Lord, man.
Yeah,
That's it.
overall, our protection is the Lord. It don't matter if you don't have cash or not. Because
Right.
once that happens here in America, oh, these Americans gonna tear shit up.
Yeah, they gonna tear it up, bro.
They
Quick.
gonna tear shit up.
They're gonna make it worse than what it actually is, which is gonna speed up the destruction.
And things are moving so fast now. Like literally every day you go to alternative media and look at what's
Share
going
something.
on. It's like, oh shit, this shit is real. Like that shit with Boris Johnson and the Parliament in the UK. That shit just happened. All of just they just resigned. Like whoa, wait a minute. Where are y'all going? Just leaving the government. Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
They don't have a government. The people run that shit now. They ran the president off.
Fucking president he got yacked in front of everybody.
The Japanese president.
Shot his ass twice.
Prime Minister of Japan. In front of everybody, he got put down, man.
Dude was only he was only about like 6 feet from him or something. He wasn't even far, man.
Yeah, because that was a homemade weapon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Gotta
might
get up
happen to
close.
the old gizzard that's running this place, man. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say his name.
Yeah, his clone.
Yeah.
Handmade firearm.
Yeah, but he didn't even run.
Well, let's go. Let's get back and look.
El Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I finish Ezekiel?
Yeah, finish it up.
Yeah, man. Said, that coffee got me wired.
Let me on now. You know what I'm saying? Woo! That sun is draining.
Yeah.
It's Ezekiel 25 and 14. It says, and I will. Oh damn! Now that I read it, I think I finished it.
Read up a little bit.
God.
Couple verses.
It's Ezekiel 25 and 13. Matter of fact, I read it, real quick.
Yeah.
It says, "Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged themselves upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from teeming, and they of the den shall fall by the sword."
Yep. It's gonna come a time to where you Edomites ain't gonna have the power. The Lord is gonna balance out that power. Talking about to, everyday Jakes, everyday Edomites and cops, city officials, politicians, and things of that nature. Jake gonna say, fuck your law, fuck what you talking about. We running up and shit, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because right now Jake is at bay because they don't want to get locked up.
Right.
They, that's the law.
Yeah, you'll go to jail.
You'll go to jail.
Right.
But like you read earlier in 2nd Ezra, they shall not regard their kings or princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their powers. All right?
Yep. Verse 14. "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger."
According to the Heavenly Father's anger. Woo. And ultimately, that's going to come through the hands of the elect.
Right, bro.
All right? But you're going to have skirmishes out here with Jake against the cops. Just the people in general. You know what I'm saying? The people running up in these city council buildings. And, you know what I'm saying? Like downtown. You go downtown LA, man, people going to ransack the city council building, man. All right? You up there in Oakland. You got children getting off the bus. And they got to walk through a whole goddamn herd of
Drug heads.
drug heads, man, to get home.
Yeah. That Jake looking familiar. Whoever was doing that pie, I thought he was like a boxer or something.
You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
did look familiar. I thought the same thing.
But the thing is, these are the conditions that they have for our people out there.
Yeah, bro.
You don't see that on mainstream media. They don't show you the Philly, how motherfuckers is out there just slunk through, and kids gotta walk to school.
Oh,
Get off the school bus.
Oakland is so toe up that damn dude was filming. He said he didn't feel safe in no area. There's no area that even looks a resemblance of
Safety.
safety or decent
Yeah.
for miles. He went through the whole city of Oakland, and all of Oakland is screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even call the police for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Burglary. You
Domestic
can't call
violence.
domestic violence.
Rape.
Rape. And even when they robbed you for your car, what is that called?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, GTA. All that. You gotta handle that yourself.
California is gonna be the fucking cause this is like a safe haven for women to come get abortions now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They eradicate, they legalize prostitution in LA. You know what I'm saying? The whole LA County. Prostitution's legal.
Right, yeah, they legalize it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a work now. You know how many women gonna resort to that? It's already. You go down there on Fig, you go on Fig, you go to Sepulveda, they out there, man.
See, they been did it before that. OnlyFans was that was the open door. That was the gateway to that.
But now if they get caught, they won't go to jail, they won't do no time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit's crazy.
Even though the police will be getting them women. They'll grab the women up, say, I'm gonna take you to jail if you don't give me some top. So what the woman gonna do? She gonna top you, so she don't have to go to jail. But now they can't do that.
Yeah.
So the police gonna have to be paying customers too.
Yeah. That's right, bro.
So California is gonna be like like in the movies, Escape from LA, goddamn Mad Max.
Right.
All them crazy ass movies. That's what they doing here in California, man. The Purge. Oh, the majority of the Purge movies was in LA.
I like crazy as fuck.
Matter of fact, a lot of those shootings that's been happening, it's been witnesses saying, nah, it wasn't one dude. I heard four different areas of shots, and I seen some said they seen people, you know what I'm saying, that was dressed in like all black shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
just like
And they got those.
They got the masks that look like
Jake.
Oh, yeah.
So like
Right.
Jake, even them gangster niggas saying, man, we ain't that tough.
Whack 100. Them niggas.
Yeah.
You talking about they had
Yeah.
that clubhouse meeting.
Yeah.
And they brought all the gang leaders.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them, but they brought them to the table and they was asking where all this crime coming from. What hood is doing it?
Yeah.
And no, they always like, we don't know where this shit coming from.
He said they was putting on those black shits because they got them black suits, hats, glasses, and going through Jake neighborhood just like on that movie, The Purge, and shooting up Jake and making it seem like it's the rival gang. But it ain't. It's Esau, man. He's showing it in his movies, man.
Yeah, and you Jake still ain't picked it up. The same shit going on in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where all these, just increase of violence happen against our people.
Yeah.
Esau's behind that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's behind that, man.
Yep.
And ain't nobody getting caught. That should be
Right.
You should be like, hold on, because when niggas do shit, niggas get caught, man.
Same day.
Niggas get caught.
Hell yeah.
If there's a big ass shooting, I know this for a fact, man. Let a nigga shoot some shit up in LA, they gonna sew a whole block off. I'm talking hundreds of police. So they gonna go house to house to find this nigga, man.
Yeah, they gonna show it.
But they don't be doing that shit. They don't do that. You could just be driving. If you deep in the hood, and you hit a corner and the police had that shit all sold up, man.
Yep.
And you like, oh shit, some nigga getting you gotta get
through.
up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
You still got the warrants? You still got that legal cable? You have to get the fuck out of here.
But when these shootings is taking place now, you don't see that, man. Just a nigga getting away. Niggas don't get away, man.
Right, that's real, bro.
And we're not ignorant.
With
of
all
their
the
devices.
cameras that they got throughout the neighborhoods now, niggas should be going to jail for these shootings. Ain't nobody going to jail.
Nobody going to jail.
You know what I'm saying? And the cameras ain't working for some reason. They ain't catching nobody shooting.
Yeah.
Jake better start using your goddamn brains, man.
And prepare for the Black House too. The brother Harag put up on the chat.
Yeah.
What was it? 5 different states that got in blackout right now?
The
Yeah, these are
Chicago,
all test runs.
the Chicago last week, Alabama a couple days ago.
Ohio was another one.
The Canadian pepper dude that you was talking about earlier, remember he started off by saying they're dealing with
power was out.
blackouts.
Yeah,
I got one other.
yeah, come.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Right, not meaning, get on a plane and fly your ass to Egypt or Africa somewhere.
And it's a lot of cats that took that verbatim.
It ain't talking about that, man. Because it ain't nowhere on the planet Earth you're gonna go where you're gonna find peace. All right? Because the Lord this is a worldwide thing. And you don't want to be a foreigner in some out of place. They're gonna look at you like you the problem.
Yeah, they gonna lie.
It means to return to the Lord, man. That's what it means. Turn back to the Father, man.
Right.
To deliver your soul. Because that's the only way you're going to deliver your soul.
Right.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance.
That's right. And that's why things are ramping up. The Most High is about to bring out indignation against this place.
Yeah, bro.
And if you ain't on if you ain't a part of his elect, his indignation is against you. Israelite or not.
Right.
Go ahead.
He will render unto her a recompense.
A payback's right. All right. A payback is coming to this place for everything they did since they landed their motherfucking ass over here, man.
Right, bro.
Since they came over here on them goddamn ships with the cross and Christianity.
Yeah.
They've been killing Israelites ever since.
Ever since using Jake as like test rats,
Yeah, lab rats.
putting diseases in them, see what happened. You know, that's so they could exterminate all of us to see what can we use to exterminate all these motherfuckers. A slow kill, but it'll get them to where it won't look like we did.
And that's why the scripture says, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right? What's in blood? Life.
Right?
And like you said, final destination earlier. You got final destination on your ass.
They ain't putting dyes in the food, heavy metals, mercury. You can't even go in the store and get some pills that's supposed to be health. You know, you think it's supplements. You think it's supposed to be that in it. No, you gotta look at the casing. The casing be pork.
Con.
Yeah.
You gotta get the vegetable capsules.
It'll say beef sausage, but it have a pork casing.
Con.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You gotta look at that shit. Oh, high fructose corn syrup.
And everything.
Gluten.
And it don't matter if the cow is you got a good looking piece of meat. Guess what? It came from a cow that had cancer, man. He just cut off the plus part
That's it.
and gave you the part that wasn't with the plus in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you know what they do with to get it all red? You know what I'm saying? They mix it with swine blood, man.
That's fucked up, man.
That's why the scriptures say we shall eat our
Damn, meat
defiled among the yeah. What's that? Ezekiel 4:13.
Yeah, yo. We need the Lord, man.
That's right.
Cause he ain't gonna stop. This man, you think this man gonna stop? Hell no, he ain't gonna stop, man. The Lord gotta stop him. This motherfucker will not stop,
He
man.
ain't gonna quit.
He's finding new ways.
They steady letting this motherfucker body come in front of the American people and just lie dead to your mother effing faces.
Right.
Dead to your face, and you people eat it up.
Eat it up.
You know what I'm saying? You
Like
eat that shit up.
Like it's nothing.
That shit infuriates me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like these motherfuckers. When a motherfucker lie to your face, they insulting your intelligence, man.
Yeah, man.
That make you want to just bomb on a motherfucker, man. So you really just gonna lie dead to my face, like I didn't see your ass.
Right.
That's what that. If somebody was to lie dead to your face, you seen him do the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You seen the nigga do the shit.
Right.
And you confront him, hey bro, Keep it real with me. Whoopty whoop whoop whoop. Nah, that was. You gonna bomb him.
Yeah,
Because you
right.
already seen
Right.
the nigga do it.
Right.
So he insulting your intelligence, man.
That's why the scriptures say never trust thine enemy.
That's right.
You have an enemy, Jake. You know, if you didn't know, you have an enemy. It's not that crip up the street or the blood up around the corner, man. It's this damn red-faced ass devil that's on television telling you,
Lying to you,
lying to you and telling you everything is good. But yet he's destroying crops, he's destroying factories.
Yeah, he just fucking up everything.
Everything to make a famine come, man. Hey, every week there's a factory being destroyed, man. Every week he's destroying. He took away the oil from the truckers. He's turning up the gas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The feed for the turkeys, the chickens, and the cows, he took that away.
Yeah.
Now, if they starve, guess what? You starve. Because that's how you eat. You eat from those turkeys, chickens, and cows, man.
And on top of that, he created a law here. That's why I know California gonna be the first place to go motherfucking up. You know, that's just my personal opinion. But he passed a law here in California to where you cannot be an independent truck driver.
Damn.
You can't have your own business. You can't lease a truck and have contracts with different companies no more. And that's over 70,000 truckers, man. So you know what's gonna happen? Ain't gonna be no more food. The ones that's gonna be delivering and doing all this work is gonna be those companies. But that's gonna stress out the companies. The companies ain't gonna be able to keep up with all that because a lot of the port work, Long Beach ports and LA ports, and even when you go up north, a lot of that work comes from independent truck drivers. They go to the ports and they get contracts with these different companies, and they go to the ports and they pick up containers and drop them off where they need to be dropped off. Majority of that work is to these independent contractors, man. These truckers that have their own license, own trucks and all that. But now here they can't do it no more.
That's crazy right there.
Remember that one Jake lady? She was like, she asked her company, she was like, why are you laying off people? Why is it shutting down? And he was like, shit, ain't no product to put in the trucks.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, no product. What you mean no product? And what product's going where? She was like, basically to the grocery stores.
Yeah.
There's no food going in the trucks to even
go to the
be
grocery
shipped
stores.
out. She's like, it's coming, people. Get prepared.
The security guard chick, right?
Yeah.
in Sacramento.
Yep.
Yep. And I was watching Mike Adams. He was talking about how not just trucks take the diesel fuel, but
Tractors.
the tractors, the big containment that what is they called? Cargo boats that all the cargo on it.
The cargo, the container ships.
Yeah, airplanes. All this take diesel fuel, which they are eliminating. They're eliminating that additive that you need in that diesel fuel.
Hey, diesel, you need I think one of the things is corn. They're burning cornfields, man. They're literally taking a stake and burning them shits and burning the cornfields, man. They're paying off farmers not to do no more farming. All the cows is dying off all of a sudden, right? All of a
10,000
sudden.
because of heat stroke.
This bullshit.
But the other animals is intact.
Yeah, right.
Fucking devil.
That's bullshit.
I was swearing.
They showed it in a movie. I don't know what movie it was, but it was like, I think it was a series or a TV show. It was in a helicopter, and they dropped poison hay down out the helicopter, and the cows went straight to it and started eating it, and they just flopped over, dead. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Esau, you know, he's doing that, man. We literally watched it from how many miles from our house? Like 20 miles from our house.
Talking about the farm.
The farm, it had all those cows,
That
bro.
was a dairy farm too.
At least, I would say, like 300 to 500 cows.
You could smell them miles away.
Miles away. And then one day I was like, man, what happened to the cows?
You couldn't even smell it.
You couldn't smell it.
At first you was like, damn, there's
I was like, damn, I don't smell it no more. And then I seen where it wasn't no cows. And I told the brother, I was like, bro, do y'all notice there were more cows? I was like, whoa. Esau got rid of them
And that
motherfuckers.
farm been there for years.
Yeah, bro.
20 plus.
Yeah,
20 plus years, man.
Yeah, bro.
I got one. I don't want to jump. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
I got one that.
Did you finish that one you had?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right.
Joel chapter 1, starting at verse 16. Is not the meat cut off before our eyes? Yea, joy and gladness from the house of our Yahweh power.
That's right. The meat gonna be cut off.
Right, bro.
And it's like right now, you gotta be picky on your meat.
Yeah, you really
They having all type of recalls on beef and all type of meat, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put nothing past this devil right now, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put nothing past this goddamn devil. He'll give you straight up human meat. Say it's chicken, ground chicken.
Bro, that's one of the things that got me on my cleanse right now.
Yeah.
Huh.
Shit, next Saturday it'll be 2 months for me without meat. 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I feel fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a week for me.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but
Hell
I'm
yeah, that's
gonna
right.
just fuck with fish, man.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
way to go. Yeah.
That shit.
I ain't even had fish, chicken, beef, nothing.
All of it is contaminated.
Yeah,
It
You know
causes
what I'm
like
saying?
instant inflammation. Instant. When you jump off of it, you'll notice that your body is more sucked in, like it's not
tight.
inflamed in this corner of your intestine or inflamed in your
Right.
esophagus. It gives it a break.
Wow.
Yeah, because meat takes longer to break down in the body, especially red meat.
And then it got all the, the stress from the actual
The
cow.
actual animal.
That's what
You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying?
It's so
you eating cow that cow was terrified before it was put to
Terrified.
death, man.
Yeah.
It's stressed out from being impregnated all goddamn year round.
And those are the cows that we eat. The cows that we eat, those are the ones that got milked to fucking death.
Yeah.
And then they give the
And
milk,
they toss their ass in the grinder.
and then they toss them in the grinder for us to eat. And take them to the slaughterhouses. They get the choice meat. Take out the pus and shit. You know what I'm saying? After they ain't got milked to fucking death, they don't throw them cows. They don't just bury them cows. They don't die naturally. You know what I'm saying? Nah. They fucking get milked to death. Then they be on your plate months later, man.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Pus bubbles cut all over.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Almost done.
And Esau is the real inhumane goddamn demon.
And then Moab is the one that's running all his little factories and
Meat
shit.
factories.
Meat factories. And it's 1.5 million flies there, which
Nasty, yeah.
which lets you know it's a demon.
That's
That many flies, there's more than
shit
one
going
demon.
on, man. A lot of shit going on.
Literally.
So ain't a spot where ain't a fly at.
Could I get this real quick? It's Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
That's right.
You cruel devils, man.
Damn.
You're not good to anything. Not even yourself.
That's why I say the earth is gonna rejoice when you get put
Damn
down.
your ass, man. I can't wait for that day.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for
Hurry
that.
up
right.
and wait.
Woo.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a joyous day in Israel, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The day Esau ass is put down.
Man.
He in a pit somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be begging for mercy too.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no mercy shown to his ass.
No mercy.
That's right.
You know, just imagine we those men and we going in them bunkers. They gonna be begging for mercy.
Yeah,
bro.
Them motherfuckers gonna be begging for it. And that's gonna be a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Right.
That's gonna be a pleasure, man. Like, oh, you want mercy, huh? I'm slapping the shit out of them Edomites, man.
Straight rock to the forehead.
I got you, Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
This James 2 and 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy.
right.
Have showed no mercy.
Woo.
And mercy rejoices against justice.
right.
We're going to be rejoicing.
Yeah, rejoicing when they beg
Yeah,
for that mercy.
yeah.
Right? Motherfucker crying. Look, he's crying now.
Don't put me on.
Come drag this motherfucker up out of here, man.
Billy, come
Beat
here.
him up first.
Bill. Hey, I got another one. This is
See, y'all, you Edomites are messed up, man.
That's right.
You done fucked up.
Look at this.
They
This
done
is
fucked up, right?
They done fucked up. Boy. You know what I'm saying? You know how Jake get when they got the upper hand.
Hell yeah, they
let
clowning.
you know they
gonna
got
get
your ass.
They gonna fry you. They gonna do the most.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Luke 16:24. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger
And
in
that's
water.
the proof. That's the proof they gonna be begging for mercy right there.
That's right.
That's Luke 16,
Matter
right?
of fact, I started 23. Yep.
That's the proof they gonna be begging for mercy, man.
Matter of fact, I started 22. It's
And
it.
then we gonna be in the spirit of Abraham, man. What
Yeah.
you mean mercy?
Yeah, ain't no mercy.
Man, you had your time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When you had your time, you didn't show them no mercy.
Yep.
You do triple life with Jake.
Yeah. You helped for the affliction.
Where say he heavily laid his yoke upon the ancient. You know.
Yeah, like Nipsey Hussle's killer. You know, they gave that nigga triple life. That nigga facing triple life, man. Just kill that nigga, man.
Shit, what the fuck?
Right. It's Luke 16:22. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom.
The beggar represents Israel. All right? That's who the beggar represents. Go ahead.
It says, and it came
Matter of fact, start at the top of that paragraph. Let's read that whole paragraph.
Luke 16:19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day.
Esau Edom. Esau Edom, man. Here it is, Jake, that we were speaking about Oakland and these different Philly, LA, all these Chicago, these crime-ridden cities, where predominantly Baltimore, where predominantly Jake is, the drug shit is just out of control. And Esau can get on the news and talk to the people like he really give a damn, man. And straight up lying, knowing he knows that this shit goes on.
Right.
All right, the city officials, the politicians, they know that these certain areas in these cities are just crime-ridden and filled with drugs because they put that shit there.
Yeah.
Okay, but they fare assumption. They fare every day. You know, they got their three-piece suit on, clean, shaved. You know, look like he wouldn't harm a fly, but he's the biggest goddamn demon on the planet.
That's right.
He got kids in his basement. Pastor Roman did one of his recent sit-downs or shows, and he was showing Evelyn and Rothschild's house, and just from an aerial view, it looked like fucking, you know what I'm saying, Wakanda or something. You know what I mean? It looked like that, man.
And you also had, since you mentioned the underground shit, you had this woman by the name of what was her name? It was an Israelite woman. She was a survivor of sex trafficking. The Getty LA Museum.
The black chick.
Yeah, Judite woman. She looked more like Reuben or something.
Yeah.
But under the Getty Museum, there's underground tunnels that lead to elementary schools and all that shit, man. She was bringing it all out.
She said she was molested by the president of fucking Babylon.
Yeah, the light-skinned girl.
She said she was molested by a lot of the celebrities. And she was forced to do things.
And she seen a lot of them celebrities at these Epstein Island type events.
Yeah.
To where they would get these younger women.
Matter of fact, what happened to all those crooks?
I was just gonna bring that. You talking about Oprah?
All them weirdos. What happened to all them weirdos that were supposed to get?
Tom Hanks.
They in they bunkers.
You know what happened? They created more circus, greater circus. They created more distractions.
Yep.
They created more distractions.
That's what
and
happened.
people they forgot about that. You know,
This nigga Epstein still.
they were supposed to Google. All them supposed to be sued, man. What happened to all that, man?
How the fuck is
You know,
Epstein still
remember them
alive?
jakes? They found that thing. They was like, man, look at all these chicks.
Yeah.
Look at all these companies, man. You know, what was
They
that?
were being sued for crimes against humanity.
Yeah.
They were suing because of the AI. They were suing because of every goddamn thing.
Everything.
Sex trafficking. You know? And then you'll see videos and pictures of these same people that's on that list with ankle monitors. on.
Ankle monitors. Yep.
What about is it Newsom or the Como? Maybe he could lift this nigga mattress up. They got stairs.
Nah, that was nuisance.
Nuisance.
Gavin Nuisance.
God
This
damn.
nigga mattress come up.
Led
It's
to an
a
underground
trap door.
goddamn,
Ooh.
Because that's to take a child's innocence is
that's a form of power from
yeah,
Satan.
that's one of the highest powers is to be able to take
The innocence of a child.
yeah, especially a boy.
Take the
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
Which goes back to remember in Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's maybe the 12th chapter. They talk about the odious works of the Hamites and how they would be sacrificing children and doing all these different things, and that's why the Lord. That's a part of how the story went to get their ass out of their land.
Yeah, because they were the first worshipers of Satan. And Esau, what he did when he got into power, that's why they call it the old religion.
Yeah.
They just regurgitate everything they saw them Hamites doing. Because they seen them Hamites got power from Satan by doing those things, man. So they just regurgitated, and it's called the old religion. Google the old religion and see what you come up with.
Right.
We talking baby sacrifice, homosexual activities, orgies, all that shit. That came from them Hamites first. And you got a bunch of niggas want to be Kemetic and shit, man. Yeah, I let them niggas be Hamites, man. Yeah, let them stay Hamites, man. But yeah, go
Going
ahead.
back. This is Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
Esau, Edom.
It says, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores.
Jacob, the Israelites.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a precept. It's Isaiah 1:5. It says, why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
Man.
From the sole of thy foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it,
Man.
but wounds and bruises and putrid. It says, from the sole. From the sole of thy foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores.
Man.
They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment.
That's right. That's us.
That's it. That's us as a whole, man.
That's right. And
As
then,
a whole people.
that's right. And when you look up the etymology of the word Lazarus in the Latin, it goes back to somebody who's a leper, somebody who's basically sick or through. But then when you look it up in the Hebrew, it goes back to the Hebrew word Isaiah, which means the Most High helps.
Yeah, help.
So it's when you put it together, we sore, we're broken, we're leopards, but Yahawashi Shai is gonna help us. You know?
I got another. This is Jeremiah 30 and 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Man.
They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy,
Yep.
with the chastisement of a cruel one. For the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for thy multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee.
Man.
So ultimately, it was the Lord that did it.
Yep.
To
Yep.
Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
Verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
And that's what the Lord gonna do. He gonna flip it on their head. Those that devoured us the way that they did, they gonna be devoured.
Yep. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
That's right.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. You know, that's why the Lord, he say he comes with healing in the wings, man.
At the end of the day, we still the princes of the power.
Right.
That's right. We still the chosen, man.
We make this motherfucker go round, man.
Right.
He built us tough, man.
You know? Jake set all the trends.
Everything, bro.
The reason women shaking their ass is because of the black woman.
Right.
You know?
That sure is. You guys, Edomites are doing the same shit that you see.
The reason everybody want to play basketball is because of the Israelite man.
Check it out, Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne had his little, like his 15 minutes, he got into skateboarding. And when he got into skateboarding, Jake fucking took that whole world over, man. You know, you had sprinkles of skateboarder Jakes, but then when Lil Wayne got into it, Jake took the whole shit over, man.
The dopest skater in the world is Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
It used to be Tony Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You go to the skate park in your city and see how many Israelites is out there skateboarding and doing all that.
Right.
They didn't took it over.
When I was growing up, we wasn't doing that
Hell
shit.
no.
We wasn't skateboarding, man. We was playing ball, football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I was skating sport. Fucking that shit up. But yeah, the first hockey players was Jake.
Yeah, like you always had a sprinkle of Jake that was into it, but I do remember, even in my little young age, I remember we used to say that was a white boy sport.
Yeah. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, when Vegas won the World Cup or the Stanley Cup, they had Jakes on that team. And the Jakes, that was like the MVP of goddamn hockey, was a black man, man. You know what I'm saying?
Going back, verse 21. It says, "In desiring to be fed with crumbs." Matter of fact, 20. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed. Verse 21. And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs, which represent the other nations, came and licked his sores.
That's your liquor stores, your Chinese foods, your weed stores. Because you already fucked up, Jake, but you go to the nations to get some type of escape from reality. Your smoke shop. How many niggas own a smoke shop?
That's great, none, bro.
You ain't never went into a smoke shop and it's a Jake in there that owns it.
Right.
It's always the heathen.
Always.
And who buying up all the smokes?
Jake.
Israel.
Jake living there.
Yeah, Jake, man, they chilling all
Jake
in the
buy
front.
cigarettes by the 3. You know? Fucked up. Broke in the motherfucker, but he gotta get them 3 Newports.
Yeah. And then you walk in that motherfucking heathen trying to act like a Jake.
Right.
Hey, what's
And
up?
you see that shit on social media. They make fun of Jake,
They
man.
making fun of Jake.
The liquor store owners. Yeah, I seen one. He told Jake he put a $20 bill on the counter and he gave him a pack of these crackers. He said, "Eat that in 1 minute and you can have that 20." Jake, goofy ass. He trying to eat the whole pack of these. He all dry. He can't swallow this shit.
Yeah.
And he recording it for the world to see.
Right.
To show you how goofy Jacob is in the hood.
Yeah.
For $20 goddamn dollars, man.
Yeah, I fucking swallow that. Remember we did an experiment like that in the classroom. It's the cracker absorb all the saliva in your mouth,
Yeah.
so you can't eat it too quick. So he already knew he was getting you.
Yeah, he knew it was for him to make a mockery of you, Jake.
Right, yeah.
Views and shit.
Licking your sores. Look at this dumb nigga.
Oh damn, that's licking your fucking sores, y'all.
Yeah.
You come in there just to, because that's the spot. Corner store.
Yeah.
The liquor store.
There's bitches in
Every liquor store, I don't give a damn what city you in, where you at
Right.
in America. You go into your neighborhood liquor store, you do not own that shit. It's these heathens, man. In your neighborhood that don't live in your neighborhood.
And if, say for instance, because I've seen this scenario, you go in there and it's a little badass little Israelite woman behind the counter serving you
He
because
popping her.
that's his woman.
He popping her ass, and he got her. He gave her a job up in there. She live in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like old girl.
You know what I'm saying? She live in the neighborhood, but he hired her because she a nice something to look at.
Yeah. He hit it. And she a popular, man. Yeah. You know, it ain't tricking if you got it to him. And she own it.
I told this story before. Remember I told you about them foreign exchange students? When I was in school, when I was in high school, they was straight from fucking China, man. Didn't know no English. Anyway, I graduated. I go to the liquor store. These motherfuckers own liquor stores now.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
They own liquor stores.
I know
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the two dudes that used to be on 18?
Yeah,
They
then
got
they
a
moved to
sister,
15.
too.
Yeah, they got a sister, and they think they jakes, man.
Right.
Yo, we ran into the same motherfuckers. They work in a store in Riverside. Y'all don't remember that? They was in Riverside and they remembered us.
Okay.
They was like, what's up?
Yeah, it's
man?
not different. It wasn't that.
Oh, that is different?
Yeah, that was different.
Oh, that was some other heathens.
That was some other heathens, yeah.
Yeah, because these heathens be knowing, man. They be seeing how they try to be cool with you, man, because you making them rich.
Right.
That's them licking your sores, man. Because you go to them, you go in there, you get you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? And they have everything for you, man. They have all the liquor, malt liquor, shit that you can't find in grocery stores. They got it. You know?
They making a profit off your pain. That's
what it is. They licking your sores,
Yeah,
man.
they making a profit off your pain while you going through what you going through. They still making a profit off of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a quick one. It's Revelation 18:9. It says, "And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning." These other nations is living deliciously off of you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
That's one way licking the swords.
I got a real quick one. Before you jump back, just another precept on the same thing. Lamentations 3:64. It says, "Render unto them a recompense, O Lord, according to the work of their hands.
Yes.
Give them sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in thy anger under the heavens, O Lord."
And that's coming, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why all that devoured thee shall be devoured, man.
That's right.
Every single last one.
All these nations gonna get it, especially Esau, man. These damn heathens come over here and get a loan. Don't know no English. They go right into the bank and say they want to start a business with a goddamn turban on and a beard this goddamn big.
Looking crazy as a
Looking
motherfucker.
crazy as shit. And they bring them right on in. Go on, have a seat here.
Right.
You go in there, you been here your whole goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? Your credit is okay. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got A1, but you been here.
Yeah.
You got a steady flow of income. They want to put you through all goddamn loopholes in order to give you just a punk ass loan.
Yeah, man. Check it out, bro. Remember I told you I had that little thing that came in the mail? I went to my bank that I've been with for years, man. And I put it in there, and these motherfuckers gonna hold it, bro.
Yeah, they flagged it.
They holding
yeah.
my fucking shit, bro.
Yeah,
I still ain't got. I'm still like, I'm looking at the shit on hold. It ain't gonna release until the 11th. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. And I told the person when I went, I was like, man, I've been with y'all, and this ain't my first time doing this. And she went back and asked her manager, and her manager said, not 7 days, hold it 5 days. I was like, okay, whatever.
Damn.
Okay. But that's what, it's just a part of what we deal with as being the Israelites versus a heathen. You know, they get away with fucking, they get it, but we don't. That's why when I ran that Lamentations, it said, give them sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Woo! Now it's y'all time that y'all gonna get the curses on y'all.
Yeah. It's gonna be the gods are gonna rule, and you ain't gods.
Yeah.
We the gods. So you gonna be the peasants, and you gonna get treated that way. You gonna be treated like some goddamn peasants, man. Go ahead, brother.
Two quick ones real quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verses 5 and 6.
horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Right.
Verse 6, for mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Right, man.
Right.
That's a good one.
That's right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee."
And that's all the nations.
Right.
It ain't not damn nation out here that don't hate you. They show you they hate you. All right. Try to you get you a heathen like Bill Gates' daughter.
Yeah.
She came out to the world and said she dealing with. You think Bill Gates approve of that? You think Bill Gates approve of his daughter getting her box blown by a black man, a so-called black man? He probably disowned her ass.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because him and his father and his father's father, they've been trying to destroy Jake for the longest through eugenics.
Yeah, bro. They hate of Jake, bro.
Guaranteed he probably disowned that damn daughter.
And that's
Jake, that's how Jake get back at Esau.
yeah, that's
Jake will fuck your daughter, man.
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Jake, that's the only way Jake can get back. Jake can say, man, I'll take your daughter. I'll have your daughter strong.
Sprung.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it sprung.
Got that sprung that fine.
My baby boss. Like that. You like your life, man.
My baby boss.
That's all Jake can do
I'm the
right
baby.
now.
I'm the baby.
I'm that baby's daddy.
But Esau and these other nations, they forbid that. They forbid their daughters to bring home a so-called black man, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially a black man, so-called.
He better be playing
Especially
football.
him. Unless he's a top athlete.
Yep.
And even amongst the tribes, man. The Latin tribes don't even condone that shit.
Yep, they sure don't.
You know?
That shit's crazy, man.
All right, let's go back.
I got one. Yeah, I got one real quick. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 6 and 7. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
We're the rich. The Israelites are the rich that sit in low places. Go ahead.
Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses,
Yep.
and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That's right. There's a famous statue
I like that one.
of
FDR.
he on a horse and he got a so-called Negro walking on one side and a Native American so-called walking on the other side, man. That's the fulfillment of that. All right? Peasants on horses, but princes walking on the earth. Because we the princes of the Most High, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Franklin D. Roosevelt. Is that statue? Yeah, Franklin D. And then they show a mockery of that in the movie starring, what's that one dude from it's the museum come alive.
Night at the museum.
Yeah. In there they show you that he comes to life and you know what I'm saying? He's a humble. He's supposed to be humble and shit.
Right.
Fuck no.
I think
that
Ben Stiller, right?
You're being Stiller.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Dude from Meet the Falcons.
Yeah. I think Robin Williams played Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta
I
gotta
go back to the
Nah. Job 20:4, it says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short,
Right.
and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Now you see how we dealt with the Indian wars. That time is done. You know, it was that one moment where we was in the middle of that shit, and then the Southern Kingdom was in the middle of getting crossed over the Atlantic Ocean. Like damn. But now we in 2022, man. It's coming to its end. Brethren on the street again. You know.
Yeah, the Lord put the spirit of life back in us.
Right, bro.
So in the Revelation 11 chapter.
Check it out. That bus I just looked up, 613.
All statutes and commandments.
That's right, man. The Lord allowed us to return back to the way. You know what I'm saying? The old paths.
That's right, man.
It's over for this guy, and we're not governed by Esau. He doesn't have his hand in this. He doesn't tell us, look, you better make sure you guys are out there at this time. Nah, man, the Spirit of the Lord governs us in leadership that he put the Spirit on, and we out here under the authority of Yahawashi now and Shai,
That's
man.
it.
Right.
That's it.
That's right.
Because if it was up to Esau, we wouldn't be out here. He would make us get a building, you know, that he had control over.
Right.
That's why the Lord said, go to the highways and byways. Because even if you do get a building, Esau can send bitch ass niggas in there to
Right.
stir up strife, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Just like what happened to Comfy and them.
Yeah.
They got raided, but it's a church. All right. That's why you can't be. That's why you can't have no building, man. The Most High ain't dwelling in temples made with hands.
right.
Pursuing the Acts 7:48.
That's right, brother.
Because Esau was seeing bitch ass niggas up in there, man.
Oh, man.
Sellouts. They try to infiltrate, get to the top, and set up something to where they can pin shit on you, man. We know this goddamn devil, man.
Right.
Right, bro. Right, that's right.
Go ahead.
Job 24, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, yet
Right.
the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right.
Verse 9. Verse 9. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
Right.
His children shall seek please the poor.
That's now.
Yeah, they have it.
You got these Edomites that I have black friends, and you know, I donate to black businesses and this, that, and the third. That's them seeking to please the poor.
Yeah.
But I ain't saying turn it away. If they coming at you with money, take that shit, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They coming to help you take that shit. It's due to you.
Right. Yeah, hey, but Paul
You
said
know?
use the world, don't
Now,
abuse
not
it.
abuse it, man. But you're supposed to know who they are. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean if they come help you, then you go to their function.
Yeah,
and
be
then
chilling and
they
shit.
get you drunk and you wake up with a carrot in your ass.
Right.
You know,
right.
nigga like dummy.
That's a scripture too. I don't know if it's in Corinthians. It says basically get you friends that basically have
Oh, mammon of the world.
mammon of the world.
That's
that's a parable.
I think that's 14.
Yeah, it's a parable.
It's one of the Gospels, 14th chapter. Make
Yeah, the unjust steward.
mammon of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The unjust steward.
Yep. And it says, verse 10, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
Yeah.
His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Ever since his youth is going all the way back since he been here, man. Ever since he been Cain, come back as Esau, it's the Edomites that talking about raise it during the time of Babylon. He just full of straight iniquity.
His bones is full of the sin because he can't undo the way he is, man. When you dig up somebody, when they study these, like if they find a dead body, they study the bones.
Yeah, like bone marrow.
You know what I'm saying? They study what type of, you know, this was a man, he was a white man.
Yeah.
You know? That's the bones of this motherfucker is just off, man. He's prone to be evil. He was created that way.
Yeah, he was created.
Every time he got in the power seat, wickedness multiplied on the earth. And that's pursuing the Maccabees, the first chapter, man.
He broke, or the Heavenly Father used him to break the power of monarch systems being set up. Because that's how it was all the way until this goddamn devil got in the power.
Yeah.
That creates that a monarch system takes away confusion.
And that keeps a righteous line, man.
Yep.
Keeps righteous kings on the throne.
Yeah.
You know? Now he got a voting system.
Yeah.
Where you vote in a motherfucker that talk good.
Yeah.
You know, he sound good.
He didn't bribe everybody on the council. He didn't bribe them all like Rodrigo.
Yeah. Pay
Rodrigo
them all off,
Borgier.
They got a video of old geezer whooping a little girl.
That ass naked.
Butt ass naked motherfucker
He
with a watch on.
old ass. He could barely even swing it.
With a watch on.
Yeah.
He got the young girl tied up like this.
Yeah. Like back
Butt ass naked, and he got a whip just popping her, man.
And if he left
Devil's
handed,
gonna pay, man.
if
Right.
he left
Yeah,
handed,
man.
that was really him too.
You devil's gonna pay, man. Now that was him.
Yeah.
ass.
Oh, shriveled up ass.
And that's just one of them devils that they, got like, man, you devils gonna pay, man.
That's
And then more than likely that was an Israelite woman, Israelite child, man.
Listen, he got decades of doing that. He was in this. Remember when he was talking about you're gonna rule on that? I think that was him.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah, but back then he was doing that when he was younger. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because they don't get to power unless they do wickedness. The more wickedness they do, the more the elite can trust them to put them in the power seat.
Right.
The so-called power seat, to make it look like they got power.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. It says, can the Ethiopian change his skin? Or the leopard his spots? Then they ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Nope. Can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Won't happen.
Job 14 and say 5 and 4.
Yeah, and that's why he sit there. He knows the stories of the scriptures and all the disasters the Heavenly Father did in over the world history, and he still does the same things that caused Sodom and Gomorrah to get blew up. You know what I mean? He does the same thing. He can't change it. It's nothing you could.
Right.
You're through. He's just going to be wicked. He's
Prone
going
to
to create
do evil.
Yeah. But it's like, and I was going to say, the scripture say that was supposed to be an example, man.
Yeah.
Not to live ungodly. What the devil do? He can only be ungodly.
So he even say,
That's it.
lest mercy be shown to the wicked, he will not change his ways or something like that.
Yeah, that's Isaiah.
Yeah, let favor be
Let
shown
favor
to
be
the
shown
wicked.
to- yeah, he will not learn righteousness.
He was that, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because he up in the land. He over there in the
He
land
got
of
the
Israel.
favor. He got control of the planet.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the whole planet.
These motherfuckers got over 100-some trillion put against this goddamn fourth industrial revolution. This fourth industrial
Like,
new
system.
world order, their
Yeah.
system. They got trillions of dollars towards it. That's favor. You got trillions of dollars to put towards this goddamn cyborg hybrid ass society you trying to push on the world, but you can't stop the drug problem in Oakland, in LA.
Right.
So he has the favor,
Right.
but he will not learn righteousness, man. That's why we're gonna whoop his ass constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Detroit, Crew.
Seeing
The water in Detroit, people can't even drink water in Detroit. You can't even use that water to shower, man.
Right.
Let alone anywhere, because he pollutes it. He has the favor. He got the power of the water that comes through your home, man.
Yep. Right. So do.
He got power. If you don't filter that water, you're gonna be itchy, rash having.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eczema. You gotta filter that water. He's sent to your goddamn home, man.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of the newer homes that they build, they come with water softeners. Because the water he has coming to the neighborhood is full of fucking lead and poison, man.
Right. Heavy metals.
That's why a lot of Israelite kids, they had those dark spots and rashes.
That's from the water he sent to you.
Goddamn devil.
So favor has been shown to this man. He has the ability to make things right, but he don't. He can't learn righteousness, man.
Right.
Goddamn demon.
You had Jake that created a machine that grabs air and turns it into
turn it
water.
into
They
pure
went,
water.
They sent somebody and bust that motherfucker up, man.
And he said that dude. You got more?
And
I was gonna
those
say
things, they not even that expensive, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But he said they went straight towards the motor. They knew exactly what they was doing.
Yeah, they say the way they got dismantled was somebody that of an intelligence did that.
Yeah. Because Esau know that technology.
Right.
Esau know how to grab water from the air and turn it to drinking water.
Matter of fact, you could buy a machine. They sell it right now on Amazon. It's a machine. It looks like a arch, and it's about this tall, and it turns air water. I mean, it turns air. Well, yeah, air water.
Yeah.
Air. You know what I'm saying? Which is water. It turns air into water. You can look it up right now. You know, after the show. And
So yeah,
they selling it right now, but that shit costs like over $1,000 for that motherfucker. And how many, people got 1,200 to spend on a damn machine like
Not
that?
in this time, unless you well-off Edomite or Jake. But the average person ain't getting nothing like that. The average person is paycheck to paycheck right now.
Yeah, they can't spend no money on that.
You know what I'm saying?
If you got in that time too, if your electricity is still on, you ain't got no water. If you got a portable air conditioner, you could create your own water.
That's right.
And that's basically where they got the idea from.
Yes.
The portable air conditioners, it takes the air and condense it into
liquid.
take the gas and make a liquid out of it. And that's the same thing with your cup. You get an ice cold cup, and you thinking,
How did the water get out?
like, how did the water get on the outside? Is because it's taking the air and it's grabbing it. It's like a electric pull, and it's taking the air and it's making it stick onto the glass. Because now you can see it condensing and creating the water molecules to drop off. It's not that the water is somehow seeping through the glass. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's how the Lord is bad, man.
Yeah, he bad, bro.
And that's the machine that they have, that air conditioner. And I was tripping one day. I was like, man, this motherfucker ain't filled with no water, but this motherfucker leaking like a bitch.
Yeah.
I was like,
Creating
and one
condensation.
day I just like, boom. You know what? If I ever get in that time, electricity still on, or I got a generator or something, hook that motherfucker up, let that motherfucker just turn on and just let it drip and create me some water right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I seen a little hack too, real quick. Literally with natural, how the course of the world goes. Just take a fucking Ziploc bag, tie that motherfucker outside. By the time you come in next day, it's gonna have water in it from the natural dew that the Heavenly Father has on the earth.
Right. I seen one where he wrapped the plant with a plastic bag, and from the sun hitting it, it just created water. It was just filled with water. Came out, took, drained it, motherfucker.
Just like that.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that. I even seen Bear Grylls. Remember Bear Grylls?
Yeah. That crazy ass Edomite.
He pissed in a fucking like a little.
He filtered that shit?
Nah, he pissed in the thing. He put a little plastic thing on there, and what happened when the sun hits it, the natural water goes up to the bag, and he had it to where when it goes up to the bag, it drips inside of this little cup. Yeah.
No, it's not an art gallery.
Oh, no.
No. It's all right.
Watch out.
Likewise.
brother.
Likewise.
You about to hit that.
Yeah. No problem.
The Lion of Judah.
That's right.
Okay, see that.
Right.
We're the real Christians.
One verse took us like.
Yeah, right? But going back to Luke 16 and 22, and it says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom represents the kingdom, man. All right? It says, in Abraham's
Because
bosom.
why though? Because that was he was one of the fathers of the promise.
Right.
The first one to receive it.
Right? He was the father of the promise.
It says, the rich man also died and was buried. Can you get that real fast?
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Unrighteous dealings and riches got by deceit. Right? That's Esau. Everything he got it unrighteously. All right? He dealt unrighteous like he was the Native Americans, so-called. He made all them treaties, those were dealings. Right? We finna deal. All right? We're gonna write these treaties down and we're gonna abide by it. He broke every last one of them. unrighteous dealings is how he got the land of America.
Right.
And riches gotten by deceit. All right? He committed nothing but sin to get all the riches he has.
Right.
He robbed people, man. Why you think he over there in Uganda now?
Yeah, he over there.
He over there trying to get that gold.
Oh, yeah, he gonna get it too. And he don't give a fuck if he just kill everybody.
Yeah, fuck it.
He just, if they don't want to give, all right, well, shit, we gonna have to just lay you down there.
He's gonna blow up shit, man.
He gonna make an excuse, or just what happened, or he might use that HAARP machine
Yeah.
on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It says,
This man is a complete terrorist, man. The definition of terrorist, his face should be right there.
Yeah.
It should say, the definition should just simply say, eat him.
Right, bro.
it says, verse 9, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
And that's Esau. He covered every goddamn thing. Scripture tells us that Nabal or Michael, they covered lands and take them by violence.
Yep.
You know?
Press a man even in his hair.
They coveted this landmass of America. They coveted this when they knew that the people. First they read the scriptures. They knew that the Israelites was over here, and when them conquistadors came back with all the gold and the exotic birds and all that shit and slaves, they were like, oh yeah, we need all that. You know what I'm saying? They coveted this land, and that's why they kept sending more and more conquistadors, man. Calling themselves pilgrims and shit. You know, the pure ain't shit pure about you, man.
Right.
Not a
We're
damn
on the
thing,
voyage.
but evil.
And that's the shit they teach you in school.
Yeah.
About the Puritans and the Pilgrims and all that shit. That's the shit they teach you on how America was established. But they left out the people that was here. They had to slaughter off.
Yeah, bro. They completely left that portion out.
And they have the nerve to call themselves Puritans, man.
Damn. What the fuck, y'all?
You devils gonna pay for all
That's
that,
right.
man.
We here to give it to you, man.
Woo. We over here coloring a sheep that got
A goddamn Edomite woman with a skirt.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her children
Yeah.
they, with a basket of corn.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
squash.
Man, this devil gotta pay, man.
Bro.
You got to pay, Jack. That shit is
Thanksgiving come around,
You know what I'm saying?
turkey.
You seeing purely put on plays in school. You know what I'm saying?
I remember they had us
Tell me, what are you thankful for,
Yeah.
Michael?
Hey, remember that on the Adams Family?
Adam's Family, yeah.
They had the real in that though. She was telling the real like she, you know, she told on the devils, man. I'm surprised they let that even.
That was mockery. That's Esau mocking us when he do shit like that, man. Like, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. That's a mockery movie, man.
Boy, that was hella mockery, y'all. Damn, that movie is
They
crazy.
got the biggest cool ass family to do.
Yeah.
A family full of goddamn coons, man.
Dude kept coming in.
Message.
Yeah, message and shit.
Keenan Ivory ass.
Yeah.
I got one of them to back y'all up. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, and prey departeth not.
He's stuck here.
That's right. We the prey, man. A nigga like Dave Chappelle, he tried to go to Africa. Man, nigga right back here in the States.
He just put up a new
Richard
comment.
Pryor even did a joke about that, man. He said, I tried to go to Africa, man. He said, them motherfuckers stink. He said, oh, beer. Not older, but oh, beer.
I think
You know?
Will Smith tried to do that too.
All the celebrities try to go to Africa, man. If anything, they go to Africa and they come back with a woman, man. It shows women that they come back with an Israelite women anyway. Like Ludacris, his wife, she's South African, but you can tell that's an Israelite woman, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Even that nigga Polite went over there. He brought his black ass right back. And he's supposed to be a Hamite lover.
Yeah. We coming! And eyes bucking out his head.
It says, Rock
about to come up to that part where it says the disease.
Yeah, position of the hands, verse 10. It says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Woo!
For such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Yeah, Esau sold out to Satan a long time ago.
Yeah, long time. He was worthy to have that covenant of death. Hey, but remember he was Cain. The Lord told him, if you do good, then
Right.
you'll be of a good nature.
Yeah, it'll
Right.
be accepted, but if you do that which is
evil,
evil,
right.
sin lies at the door. So he said, fuck it. Sin here I come.
Satan ass nigga, man. That's why when you look at depictions of a devil that's drawn, he always color him red because that's him. He's red.
Even the AI color made a picture of a
that
goddamn
picture.
missile.
Drew Gargamel.
That's what he did.
He drew. God damn, what the fuck? Evil looking ass Amalekite.
What did Elder call him? A little hat?
Yeah.
A small hat? or
Small
something?
hats,
Yeah,
yeah.
small hat people.
Big nose, motherfucking.
Gargamel. Go ahead.
Verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Woo!
Hey,
Right.
The Lord is the ultimate physician. You know what I'm saying? So he living as a king today, but guess what? In a minute he gonna die.
Right, bro.
And say he gonna be the end. Jacob is the beginning, and Esau is the end of the world, end that followeth.
Yeah. Jacob,
I mean-
beginning of it that followed it.
Yeah.
Esau is the end of the world.
End of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth.
That's right.
Yep. So he's the end of the world. That's the disease.
That's right.
How you know he's a disease? Look at the fucking world, man. If we was to examine our body thoroughly, I'm talking about we were scientists, we'll find out we got all type of shit
Cancerous cells in the
in us. Heavy
You got a
metals.
credit card, you consume a credit card worth of plastic like every
We got
amount of
plastic.
months.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking parts of the body ready to go, but it's the Lord that's holding us up, man.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. You should drink poison and live and shit.
You know? So he got the ground, the air, the water, the people, the minds of the people, the babies getting juice, all type of crap, man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the only society throughout history to where the people, especially here in America, the average person is obese.
Yeah.
Right.
The average person is overweight, obese, morbidly obese, man. And that's due to the foods. Because the foods is all from fucking chemicals and laboratories.
Right.
And it don't break down in your body, and your body can't expel it properly.
Yeah. Causing all
You
types
can
of
see,
disease.
if you go back to if you watch some reels of the 60s, and you see Jake with the froze, you look at the women and the men,
Not one.
was overweight.
Not one, bro.
Not one.
Not one.
They ain't
The
overweight.
woman had her figure and she was covered up.
Yep.
You know, women used to wear girdles back then.
Yeah.
And that's a scripture, that's a curse. Instead of a girdle of rent, you can't even put on no, the black woman can't put on no girdle. And then you got men that call these fat ass black women thick.
Man, hell
That
no.
bitch ain't thick, she's fat, man.
They go, well,
They're doing missionary with that big bitch.
They
Hit
got
that
the-
shit missionary then, nigga.
They got the stores, you know, for the big women, you know.
Yeah, they toured in the mall. And I've seen as of recently on my little IG page, it's like a booming of big ass bitches getting in small things and just doing this. With a song on that, like saying I'm thick or something, you know? And I'm like, man, hell no. Let me slide right past this big ass. You big.
Your stomach is hanging over your pants, man. That means you're overweight.
It's not sexy.
Right? It's not sexy.
Not
If
at
your
all.
underwear indent into your skin, bitch, you are fat.
If you can't see your box, you fat.
Same with the men. Men are all out of shape and goddamn fat, man.
You got men can't even see their rod, man. Can't see
And
that
that's
shit.
because, again, going back to Esau, when he feeding you, and the food that's easily accessible is messing you up.
Right.
Man.
Killing you all the way up to your brain.
It's killing you.
And then they got chemicals in it and drugs to where you crave that shit. And that's why you constantly consume it. And you wondering why I can't get rid of this. Why I can't get rid of that's because you eating the wrong foods, man.
Right, bro.
You're not eating the food that burn all that
Right.
and expel it the proper way. Because the food that burns all that don't taste as good.
Right. It's either too oily, too salty, or too sweet. And he know those three things is what will tear your ass up. The greasy, the salty, and the sweet.
And that's Jake's diet. Fried, hella seasoned, and it tastes good to the motherfucker.
Fried,
Sugar it in the hole right now. Your ass you got a sugar rush after every meal.
That's why you get what they call the itis.
Yeah.
You tear down that good ass plate of food, it tastes good going down, but it make your whole body bitter.
Right.
That's why you get all sleepy and you feel all bloated.
Right.
You know, I hate that goddamn
Man, I
feeling.
can't stand that feeling.
I ain't had
bro.
it in a long ass time,
Yeah,
but
me
that
either,
feeling.
man. Fuck that feeling,
when
bro.
you see, go to grandma's and have a Thanksgiving and all that shit, and you eating sweet potato pies, you eating all that shit.
Rich.
And then you sit down and you take that.
Yeah.
You ain't getting up.
God.
You ain't getting up.
Take it, I gotta shut
You know what I'm
down.
saying? You gotta go smoke some weed to relieve your goddamn self, man.
As you know, that's why a lot of Jake is diabetics, man.
Yep. Because your diet is fucked up.
Yeah.
Thank the white man.
That's not a what they call hereditary disease. That ain't passed down like it's in your genome
That's
or something.
bullshit,
That's bullshit. That's straight diet.
right.
Diabetes come from diet.
Yeah, it's in my family. My father was a diabetic. So, what that got to do with you?
Hell. Jake always looking for an excuse, man.
This shit to me.
It's your weak ass, man. Okay? Look in the mirror. You got it because of you. Now what you gonna do?
Discipline, man. That's one thing young people don't have is discipline.
Right. Yeah, bro. Fucking y'all ever seen an episode on Boondocks?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
They had a bed in the chicken spot. You could grub and go to sleep. And motherfuckers was going there, grubbing and laid out and sleep at the chicken spot.
What shows you that Esau studies you, Jake?
I know you.
He studies you to a T.
Wow.
What was it called?
The restaurant was called the Itis.
Yeah, the itis was the restaurant in the cartoon, right?
Yeah, itis. Yeah, that feeling.
Yeah.
It's called itis. You got the itis.
Nigga itis.
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Do
feeling.
itis go back to the word
Information.
idol?
Oh,
I thought. Remember, I remember Apostle Tahar was going into it. Like anything with itis on it, it's inflammation.
Yeah,
But I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Right,
that's-
right, right.
Yeah, it's
And
inflammation.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because your intestines become inflamed.
Yeah.
You know, so they swell out.
You need to go to sleep because when you go to sleep, your body is able to heal itself.
Yeah. Your intestines swell out and they put all that pressure on all your other organs. You know?
Yeah, hey, that's
Yeah, they had another episode of the Boondocks where it went into the movie Soul Food.
Right.
You know, the grandma was every Sunday had that dinner, but she eventually got her leg cut off.
Right.
You know, but it goes back to what they was eating for all them years. Right?
Hey, and you know why they emphasized that scene when she put her hand over the stove and couldn't feel that flame hit it? And her daughter was like, Mama,
Right, yeah,
Mama.
yeah.
They emphasized that
Yeah, they
scene.
did, yeah.
They put an emphasis on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They emphasized it because that's the average Negro family.
Yeah. My
You know,
grandmother
throw.
had
And Latin family, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, when they
Your
get
ass
together, the Latin tribe, they get together and they make that big ass pot of beans. You know what they do? They get some pork fat.
Yeah.
They call it
Check
lard.
lard.
And they put that shit right in there and they get the mash.
for flavor.
They mash it just for flavor. You know what I'm saying? They get the mash in that shit. You go in the Latin grocery stores, they got a whole goddamn glass of fried pork skin, man.
Big ass side of the pig. I'm like,
And
damn.
they come in and you like wrap that shit up and motherfuckers to be munching on pork skin, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I went to Vallanta and
That's why I can't fuck with it, man. I was like, man, I can't.
over there by the juice aisle, you look and it's just a plastic thing filled with lard, and it looked like caramel and that.
Yeah, it's lard, man. Which
I'm
is
looking
pig,
at it like,
which is pig fat.
damn,
That's everything stores in fat. I'm sorry.
you got the color.
That's how diseases form.
it's got the color of caramel. I thought it was caramel at first. I was like, I was like, oh shit, that's hard. Oh
Right.
shit.
Damn,
Yep.
man.
Ugh.
And when the fat is where that stops your body from absorbing nutrients.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just like dialysis clinics. You go to a dialysis clinic, all you see is Jake and Issachar.
Yeah,
Jake and Issachar up in
fucked
there.
up in there. Toes missing.
High blood pressure.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and do my dialysis.
Oh,
Damn! My mother used to have his friend. You remember? He said, motherfucker had oxygen.
The
You
dude
know what I'm
in the
saying?
house.
Yeah. He had a walker. Yeah, his name, I think, yeah, Mike.
Because see, Issachar
He
like
was
sugar.
cool, but he was all fucked up because of his diet, man.
Right. Because Issachar like sugar. Big time. You go to those sweet ass little
Oh, that's-
desserts and shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My fault, Doc. Go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead,
No,
go
go ahead, bro, because I had forgot that thought, but I was
Yeah,
going to say that.
Issachar like they really like. Well, we all like sugar because our American diet is sugar.
Israelites.
But sugar, caffeine, and salt is the American diet.
they like salt too, because when they go to the bar, they always getting salt on every goddamn thing. With the little packets of them salt
Little
shit.
7-Up little packets in it's
Yeah,
like
you
a
get the
little-
margarita.
Tamarino,
Yeah,
some shit,
You
the
get the
7-Up.
margarita, man.
some
They
shit.
get the whole goddamn shit around.
Yeah.
You want salt around the rim? They put that goddamn salt and tahini all on that shit.
Yeah.
Tahini,
with the soy
tahini
sauce.
already is full of goddamn sodium, man.
Yeah,
Right.
but you look up, just look it up right on Google. It don't even got to go no website, but salt causes bloating.
Yeah.
Time.
You know?
Yeah, it's caused inflammation. That's why in Stranger Things, remember the scene they put all the salt in the water and
Right.
it floats.
Yeah.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Because salt causes things to
Right.
float. That's where you get water weight.
Right? Yeah, water weight.
You retain water weight for having a lot of salt in your
Yeah,
Right.
that's why you
body,
see a
man.
lot of when you see fat, they have the fat face. That's because they eat a lot of salty foods, man.
Right.
I got a real quick one just because we're talking about it a lot. Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful and good heart will have care of its meat and diet.
That's it.
That's why when you see them motherfuckers as vegans, they just the happiest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah, they be fucking cheesing and shit.
They ain't never in a bad mood.
Con.
Yeah. Hey, like the brother just spoke a little bit about it. They got all type of hot Cheeto this, hot Cheeto that.
Takis.
Gummy worms, put the little Mexican candy coat on it.
Yeah, bro.
They put tahini on it.
Yeah,
tahini and Lucas and shit.
Bro, when you go to the bar, bro, they got this one drink. It come in like it come with one of those Tamarino sticks.
Yeah.
They put all type of sweet and salty shit up in
The
there.
shit tastes great, but it's killing you.
That's
it.
It come
That's like-
with a gummy worm and shit, all type of shit.
That's like you drink something like that when you know it's a good special occasion. But to drink that shit every day, you gonna have diabetes, yo.
Yeah, because I know it's a restaurant in LA called El Cholo. And after, like they give you this dessert. Yeah, they give you the dessert after eat, man. It's such a sweet ass cookie, man. This shit is ridiculously too sweet. It's ridiculous, bro.
Was that 37?
I rate 30 and 25.
Oh, okay, I got one. This is Salaki Haki.
Now go, King. I'm done.
Sirach 37 and 28. It says, let me see. Yeah, 28. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Ooh. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Come on.
Yeah, that's like when you eating a bunch of sweets and shit like that. That's signs of stress too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pleasurable to the body. Eating is one of the pleasures of the body. That's like the second best pleasure. Because sex is first. And then what do you do after you bust one? After you have sex? You ready to go eat.
Go with me up to bed.
Eat
Yeah.
Because that's the pleasures of the body, man.
I go make me
Like the clumps. Remember he got stressed out. Him motherfucker eating.
Yeah, he had
M&M's and ice cream.
Hey, when he had that cigar bar,
That motherfucker ate that motherfucker back
that
there.
cigar bar was the happiest motherfucker on the planet for them little seconds. He had the hate away. that shit.
When you craving sweets like that and you already full, that's the worms.
Look at the
Ah.
morons. Morons.
The other day, man, I got so mad at myself. Probably like nights ago. I fucking had sun chips on the goddamn on the dresser. I woke up in the middle of the night. Mom, I just went straight to them sun chips and smacked them motherfuckers, bro. Smacked them.
Woke up like, dang.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's all I did when I woke up. I know what the fuck. I told my woman, don't leave no food. Don't leave nothing right here.
Yeah, you can
Don't
feel
do
it.
that, man. Usually only leave water right there because you get up. If you just give that craving water,
He waved at us.
Yeah, it's true.
it's through. It'll be gone.
Yeah, right.
Con.
Man, I lit them sun chips up, bro.
That's one of the worst, but that's the quickest way to get fat, not to shape, is eat after 8 p.m.
Right.
Jake, no job. Jake can wake up in the middle of the night, eat some ribs and shit.
Damn,
Cake.
especially after a barbecue.
After ribs, cake,
shit.
potato salad and shit. You know, they go to
Walk
sleep.
right to the kitchen and be picking out the macaroni and cheese pot.
Knowing they wrong.
You ain't even making the plate. You just digging in it. Then you lay your ass right back there.
Yup, yup.
And we said, I done did it.
Con.
Yeah,
We all get to that.
yeah.
Con.
We fight with, like we said, we got to care for our diet now, man.
Con.
You know, because this is like it tell you that
Right here.
a good state of health. Yeah,
He probably just picking with
everybody
her.
today. But it said a good state of health. Like I forget how it goes, but it's basically your mind is on point when you gotta you working on your diet and stuff. Your
The
mind.
proof of that,
Get
the proof
that
of
out
that, get that in the book of Daniel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the post
That's,
diet.
what's that? Second chapter?
Daniel, yeah.
Daniel.
Let's read it. You know, 'cause we ain't just out here speaking. The Spirit got to speak on. Especially right now, how hot it is, you should be having a lot of fruits in your diet, man.
Con.
Did I get this before that?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Sirach 37 and 29. Be not insatiable in any dainty thing. And basically it's meaning be not satisfied with any good thing. It says be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into cloyure.
And that's the American diet. That's why cancer is at an all-time high.
Con.
Because the diet of America is to eat meat in every meal.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? Breakfast. You know, you ain't supposed to, ain't no, 3 meals. You don't have to eat 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? But the diet of America, everywhere you go, meat this, meat here,
Con.
meat there.
Con.
French fry. And then you compile it with
Oily ass French fry.
but them fries ain't even real potatoes.
Right. And then you already the fry in that state of oil, it's already through.
Right.
It's already done. It's not
And-
nutritious for you no more.
And you putting it on top of shit that your body ain't even processed and expelled yet.
Con.
You know what I found out too? Esau putting sugar in oil.
Con.
Putting sugar in oil to get you addicted.
Con.
This
Right.
dude.
Yep.
That's why we need the Lord, man.
Yup.
That's right.
Yep.
Rice was plastic. Got plastic
You got
rice.
plastic every other
You
grain.
can't even eat top ramen noodles no more, man. That shit sit right here. Man, like, bro, I can eat a little top. Like, I can get a little top real quick, a little snack. Shit, that shit.
Nah, hell
Yeah,
Sit.
nah, that's not real. That's internal.
Con, you be sick. Con.
Say that shit when it in grocery stores.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maruchan.
Yeah.
And basically it's saying excess will bring forth the sickness, disease.
Yeah.
It says, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into cloyure, disease. By surfeiting,
It's surfeiting meaning like excessive still.
excess.
And then it's gonna bring forth colorless anger. Colorless anger because
Colorless
when
anger.
you are sick and all that, you ain't got a good mood.
Con.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
You're
That's
through.
why people was tripping when that sandwich was out of stock. That Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Damn.
Motherfuckers was angry, body slamming, Edomite women.
That's
You know
all.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throwing chairs through the window.
Chucking them.
That was
Bad people, they just have a bad attitude, or people that doing they have a bad attitude because they not fixing themselves.
and then you know who you can pin that on the most Israelite. Let her not eat. Let her be hungry
Oh, yeah.
Especially the Israelite woman. When she ain't got these luxuries that she got now,
Man.
that's why the scriptures written. The vintage shall fail. Man. All that shit you got now, that shit gonna come to naught. You gonna need a man quick in that day. But men ain't gonna wanna deal with you.
Because you hungry.
You gonna be hungry.
Verse 31. By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
Right. Now get the Daniel diet.
This is Daniel chapter 1, verse 5. It says, "And the king appointed them a daily provision of the king's meat and of the wine which he drank."
Right. The king always ate good, especially the heathen. The heathen king, they had all type of meats.
Huh.
You know, you got boar, buffalo, all type of food. You know, on the table, they feast. Go ahead.
It says, "And of the wine which he drank, so nourishing them 3 years, that at the end thereof they might stand before the king." Now among those were of the children of Judah, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, unto whom the princes of the eunuchs gave names. For he gave unto Daniel the name of Belshazzar, and to Hananiah of Shadrach, and to Mishael of Meshach, and to Azariah of Abednego.
Yeah, which were Israelites, but they had slave names. Go ahead.
Belshazzar was made the dragon.
Huh.
But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat.
Because it was unlawful meats. Not let alone, it was an excess of meats. Daniel read the scriptures. He read what the brother was just reading in, what was you read? Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, 35, I believe.
He read that. He knew, no, I can't be eating all that meat.
Huh.
Yeah, we wasn't like that
Oh,
back then.
no, 37.
You could see when Esau was grabbing us all and putting us on a slave ship. Jake was fit.
Yeah,
Get
Jake
put on the
didn't
slave
eat.
ship.
Jake didn't even eat 3 times a day.
Huh.
Throughout the day, you were working, you would probably snack on nuts and fruit.
Yeah.
But then when the evening came, that's when you had that one balanced meal.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
same with Gad.
Right.
You know, they didn't wake up, you know, they scrambling eggs and shit. No, man, they woke up, you know what I'm saying, washed their face or whatever, and then they got to work. They got to doing what they had to do, farming, building, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, eating, you know, almonds or whatever, something to keep you going.
Fruits and nuts.
And then when the evening started to come, that's when, you know, the women were preparing that meal.
The whole day they've been
They've been preparing that one meal for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And after that meal, it was baby making.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Baby making time.
Drink.
And then we going to sleep.
That's right.
We gonna wake up and do it again.
That's right.
You know? There was a quote by a native chief, I forget the chief. He said, before the white man came, the Indian man, he worked all day, and he had sex all night with multiple women. You know what I'm saying? And everything was good until the white man got through.
And he said it was perfect.
Yeah, I remember
perfect.
that
Yeah, it
quote.
was perfect.
You said it out before. I remember that.
The way it was. And then
The white man came and
Here he
fucked
come.
everything up, man.
Chased away all the buffalo whole ass.
Yeah, that's why those buffalo killing them Edomites now.
Huh. Born ass.
And bison. Yeah, and a bison headbutt a fucking kid or something.
They also said when before Esau got here, there were no locks and chains, man.
Right.
What you need a lock and chain for?
Yeah, because we didn't lock our animals up. You know, we didn't put our animals in captivity.
Man, that's
We just fed them and they knew to come around. Like right now, if you live in a spot, let's deal with since cats and shit. If you put food out by the dumpster, cats are gonna know. Okay, we gotta check this spot because it's always some food out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what we would do, chickens would get some corn, we just sprinkle it around. And they'll stay, the chickens will stay because we got food here.
That's right.
You know? You have to put no animal in no goddamn captivity, man.
That's right.
And everybody had a place to live too, Elder.
Yeah, they built what they call teepees and huts.
back up
Yeah,
easy work.
that's so they can migrate and keep the land sapping.
Right, and the things that was built from the like homes come from natural things from the earth.
Yup.
Wood, dirt, hay,
Buffalo
skins. You know, you can just leave it there and it'll just go back into the earth, man. But now you got plastics and synthetic shit, you know, all type of shit.
Leave it to Esau, he'll fuck up everything, man. Well, he has.
He's done.
Go ahead, finish that.
It says, but Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now the Most High had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who hath appointed your meat and your drink. For why should he see your faces worse likened than the children which are of your sort? Then shall ye make me endanger my head to the king. Then said Daniel,
Man, we don't take this food, man. You gonna put me in danger. Daniel had wisdom for him. Go ahead.
Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water
Pulse
to
is
drink.
vegetation, greens. You know? Go ahead. Give us vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Roots, carrots, and water.
That's why they got that company, Post.
Which that ain't real pulse.
It ain't real Post.
It says, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenance be looked upon before thee, in the countenance of the children that eat of the portion of the king's meat. And as thou seest, deal with thy servants.
Right.
So he consented to them in this matter, and proved them 10 days. And at the end of 10 days, their countenance appeared fair and fatter in flesh.
They look better.
Man.
They were shining.
Man.
Do that. Try that. Eat. Go without meat for 10 days.
Bro,
Yeah.
And
I-
just-
I-
how would you do that?
I see it. I
see
seen
the
it
whole
in
brothers.
myself, and I seen it in brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, your skin clears up, the bumps go away, blemishes go away. You know what I'm saying?
Eggs.
Yeah, you start slimming out,
Yeah,
you
you
get
start
healthier.
Yeah.
You know, you get more energy.
Right.
You know, yeah.
It says, and at the end of 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat. Thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse.
Right, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's finish that Lazarus, and then we'll close it out. Spirit had us all over.
Going back to Lazarus 16 and
Luke 16.
I mean,
I read that book.
Luke 16 and 23.
Yeah.
Luke 16 and 23. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And that's when he enslaved. That's when he threw. He in that pit, and he's seeing us enjoying ourselves, enjoying the luxuries of the kingdom.
Jealous.
And his ass threw. He know he threw, and
Begging for mercy.
yeah, begging for mercy, you know, because he can't handle it, you know. It says, verse 24, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame.
Right.
In hell.
Yeah, it don't mean actual hell. ISUPK. All right. That means the hell he's gonna be
He's
catching.
going through. Yeah, he's catching.
You know what I'm saying? like we were catching that condition.
Right.
We were in hell when we were in hardcore bondage, man. Getting our backs whipped. You know, woman, if she dropped the egg, she would get her back whipped. You know, if you didn't make your deadly quarter of cotton, you would get your back whipped. That's hell, man.
The scripture says we shall go through the fire. We're gonna go through Zechariah, what's that, 13:9? We're gonna go through the fire. It's twofold. Actual fire and the hell that we went through.
We're still going through.
It's still going through. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's just the hell, that's all. You know, Jake catching hell, man. And we're not, and we're catching hell too. Shit. We're not like too good where we can't, when we ain't gonna catch hell. We just,
We catch the hell standing on this damn concrete, man.
you know,
Feet hurt.
that's why you see brothers back. If you see brothers doing this, that's because shit, brothers' legs and back and everything is hurt. Foot, feet.
You'll never get used to that concrete and shit.
Man. But it says, yeah, let me read that. Verse 24. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am
Basically,
tormented.
he asking the Most High for.
Yeah, that's
Let it up.
Jake, chill, man. Tell him to chill. He ain't gotta whoop my ass the way he whooping my ass. He own me. You know?
But what is it? The Lord say he ain't gonna show you no mercy, have not shown no mercy.
That's right.
That's right. And that's what Abraham finna tell him.
That's that wisdom of Solomon 12 and 22.
Elder, can I get
Scorches our enemies 10,000.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
This is in page 142 in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. The definition for Edom, it says, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who is not given any promise of mercy from the Most High.
There it is. And the scholars know it. They know it, man. They know, man. Ain't no mercy coming to them as a nation. That's why they trying to destroy us. That's why they trying to destroy the Most High with their fucking technology. That was given to them by the Most High.
That's right. He know he throw.
Go ahead.
It said, 25, I think, yeah, 25. It says, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things.
Yeah. Esau been living good for centuries, man. You know what I'm saying? Riches gotten by deceit. You know what I'm saying? Ill dealings. That's him living good. Go ahead.
But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented.
Right.
Our comfort is coming. First, it starts right with these scriptures. It starts with the scriptures, our comfort. That's why we comfort, man.
Yeah.
We're free in our mind because we know this ain't it.
Right.
We know this man ain't going to establish his new world order.
That's right, bro.
The Most High ain't going to let him. You know? So that's it.
Yeah,
On that, right? We was in Luke 21 too. We didn't even get a chance to finish through that. But hey, just keep your eyes on the prophets, man. Because things are being brought out that's married directly to the scriptures to show what time we living in, man.
Right.
This man is getting ready to come down with great wrath because he know we have but a short time.
Right.
Right? And with him coming down with great wrath, the Most High is going to intervene with great miracles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is the time we living in, man.
Right.
So it ain't nothing to fear, but to constantly pray, fast, study, work out, get your hustle on, all right? And hope for the mercy from on high, man, because it's coming, man. We better get him out of here.
Right.
This man's going down. His whole system is getting ready to crumble.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You had something? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 40:1. It says, comfort ye my people, saith your power.
That's right.
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished.
Yeah. Woo! Even though there's still some tribulation we got to go through, But the faster this tribulation come, the faster we gonna get up out of here, man.
That's right.
And the Lord, this tribulation ain't for us. Oh, I'm sorry, it's for we gonna go through it, but we ain't gonna be judged like the rest of our people out here, man.
That's right, that's right.
The Lord is gonna protect us in these times. We just gonna see it. Lord will, we be at that number, man.
Right.
I know what you was saying.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Go ahead, get it.
This 1 Thessalonians 5:9. For the Heavenly Father have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahawashi.
That's right. We weren't appointed to this wrath. Lord will, we be at that number.
That's right, man.
All right, we appointed to get through this thing. You know what I'm saying? We appointed to be those written about the second chapter.
Right.
Them that stood so stiffly, all right, for the name of Yahawashi, Sham, Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
2/3 of our people are getting ready to feel this wrath that's coming, man.
That's right.
So, we got more?
It says, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she hath received of the Lord's hand.
Right, and that's the elect. Our work is accomplished, man. You know what I'm saying? We just got to play this thing out. And at the end of the day, like I said, man, just hope for the mercy and salvation from on high, because that's coming. Just as Esau finna come with his shit, the Most High gonna checkmate him, man.
That's right.
And you got to believe that. You know, so with that, man, giving all praise to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakodash.